be a joke. Like, it wouldn't be like a haha, let's shut down the stream for shits and giggles. That wouldn't happen.
Okay, but you two are his closest friends. You're the ones that talk to Billy the most, right? So if he really did quit and it's not a prank and he really just quit right now, right? You would have some hint of why that just happened?
I don't know, unless he was thinking that maybe the experiment was about us, because I had said I feel like it's something that's going to piss us off, but I was like kind of playing into it.
Rastoff said multiple times the experiment had nothing to do with you guys.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know why he just quit. I messaged him. I'm like, what happened? Hold on, let me message him. No, I'm getting no response.
I'm gonna try call him. I'm gonna go try call him.
Okay. Well, let me tweet out the stream and say Rewind is back live.
Let me text him and see what's going on. Okay, he just responded back. I said, wait, what happened? Did you really quit? And he goes, I did. Okay,
why?
I don't know. I'm asking him now.
All right, well, I just put on announcements that we're live again. So I got that out. Someone in the chat said Billy got raptured. That does make sense.
He wouldn't have went to heaven. We all know that.
If the rapture took place,
they
were taking the good people,
Billy and I would still be here if the rapture happened. We all know that.
No, you'd still be here.
True.
Because you actually drive intoxicated. He was sober.
Fuck off! Fuck off, Keem. Oh my God, I want to cry right now. Like, how am I supposed to do Rewind without him?
Okay, but there's no way he really, he's coming back.
He literally just told me he quit.
No, there's no way. That doesn't make sense. Listen, we were talking about the experiment. The experiment had nothing to do with Rewind, you and Billy at all, right? And Rastoff even said that, right? But we didn't say it publicly. But I think maybe he was thinking that he was gonna get fucked somehow, and I think his wheels were spinning too much, and he just said, I quit. Like, he needed to get out. That's the only thing that makes sense. What would lead up to that? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
And I promise you, the experiment had nothing to do with you guys. I promise you that.
I mean, I know
it's a prank on Keem. That's what I said. I've been saying it's a prank on me. I think Rastoff and Billy just did that prank on me.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If this is a prank, I'm gonna be way more pissed off than you, because I wasn't told about it. If this is a fucking prank, I will be extremely angry with both of them, where I'll quit this fucking show if this was a prank. Because nobody let me in on it, and now I'm stuck on fucking Rewind without Billy, and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. So if this is a prank, I guarantee you won't be as angry as I will be. I promise you. I promise you, you're not going to be as angry as I am.
Well, if it's real, I can't understand why.
I know he hasn't been happy with the fuckery going on in the universe. I mean, I haven't been happy with it either, you know? But I mean...
Well, what fuckery? What is he angry about?
Specifically, I don't know. It's like I was kind of talking about the overall... overall negativity in the universe. It's like there's a fucking cloud over the fucking universe, and it's just infecting fucking everybody, where all you have is a bunch of fucking angry people that are just blindly lashing out at each other, and it just gets overwhelming and fucking retarded. You know?
No, I do agree with that to a certain level. Like, fighting should be fun. A lot of it's just not.
You know what?
And it's not entertaining.
Hello?
Hello? Hello. Did you guys prank us?
I just kept hearing about the experiment, and I thought it'd be a great experiment to just quit and see what happens. Because everybody's talking about fucking quitting. Everybody's talking about all this shit. And I said, here's an experiment. I quit. And it's like there's a fucking cloud over Rewind. There's a cloud over the LCU. And I don't see the big picture 6 months from now. Everybody's so fucking dark right now. It's just fucking sucks. So shake it up. Shake the fucker up. See what happens. In that moment, you guys talking about your experiment, I'm just like, fuck it. Here's my experiment. Whatever happens, I don't fucking know. But I don't know what's going to happen. I just see everything slipping, and I don't know where to grab on to fix anything.
Okay. This is kind of what Rastoff was feeling.
Yeah.
And then me and Rastoff had a private call. And I explained to him all my moves and why my moves are my moves. And then he got it, but he didn't get it. And he still doesn't get it. And that's why I want to do the experiment, which I promise you, the experiment has nothing to do with Rewind, with Billy, with Xylee, just Rastoff. I promise you.
Well,
Just tell them what it is. Just tell them what it is.
I trust whatever you do to work for the best of the LCU. I just don't know how to navigate through this from my point of view. Xylee and I are fucking struggling to get along. It's not easy. Every day you say this shit isn't hard, and I'll tell you what, it's not hard to stream. It's hard to deal with the fucking people and all their problems that they have when you want to try and help them, but you can't. That shit is frustrating.
Trust me, I know.
I know. I'm not telling you shit you don't know, right? Like that's like I know, dude. I know. But I want to win. And it's sliding away further and further.
Okay. I will put a magnifying glass on Rewind. I'll try it another time. The reason why I've backed off is because y'all told me I'm retarded and I didn't know what I was saying.
I'm sorry about that.
Like you didn't say that, but you guys came across like I'm dumb and I'm wrong.
You know what it is we're old dogs and it's hard for us to learn new tricks. Like you say, we got to do it a certain way. And that certain way to me is like, how do I do the Keemstar way when I'm so trained to do the Billy way, you know? And I don't know, I can't speak for Xylee, but I don't know if she could do the Keemstar way either if she tried. Like you get these young people, you get these people who are brand new like Ken, and they take directions so much easier because like they don't know what way to go but your way. And it's like it's conflicting. Back in wrestling, they would have guys that were trained a certain way, and when they try to learn a new way, it was almost impossible to learn that new way because they'd learned a certain way. It's harder to learn a language. If you learn two languages at once, it's easier to be bilingual than if you have to learn one later. It's when you got a set way, you get set in your ways, right? So it's not, never wanted you to feel retarded. It's just like we felt retarded because we couldn't get it, you know? And in our eyes, our way was working. So it was like, why fuck up what we see as working, even though it wasn't your vision, right?
Well, I don't want to have the conversation publicly.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to have criticism publicly.
Yeah.
That is like, oh, you just said this publicly. And then it turns into like, oh, no, I'm going to show you, Keem, right? That was my first experience, right?
Yeah.
So We'll work on it, but we'll work on it privately.
I think that's okay. The Xylee and I got to work our shit out too, because it's like we can't get over each other right now. We just keep getting right back into the same hole. Like today we were doing pretty good. Like what happened today had nothing to do with Xylee when I left, but it's like Xylee and I do be butting heads like crazy.
I mean, that is true. That is true. But that's something we're all going to have to work on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Should I distract everyone and tell everyone about the experiment?
Yes. Do it. Because honestly, I don't want to say what I'm feeling right now.
You should though.
No, I shouldn't. Stop it. Not everything is fucking content. You gonna put in the announcements that I quit this time too?
Wasn't even thinking about it from a fucking content sake. It's just that you don't get this shit out.
If you hold back your feelings.
Oh no, I tell you my feelings all the time, Billy. It's nothing new. It's nothing new.
Well,
we're live right now. It's not fucking content. Hold on, I gotta make sure I put in. We're live on Rewind.
Are we?
Yeah, we are.
Did you go live?
Yes, Keem told me to go live again.
Oh, I didn't know we were live.
Yeah, well, we are.
Because
wait, really?
Yes, we are. We're live.
No. I mean, he didn't know. Oh shit.
I didn't know. I'm glad I didn't say the bomb.
Yeah, I know you were close to calling, Xylee the N-word, but thank God we let everyone know that we're live. But here's the thing: we had to go live because like balls would have to start, and you just quit that too. So we're just waiting. Hopefully, he didn't really quit.
I gotta go blow my nose. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I didn't realize we were live. Excuse me. Shit.
Dude, now Xylee went to the bathroom and now she's just screaming, Billy's the N-word.
Oh my God.
You and Xylee are still fighting really? A lot?
It's like every episode it seems like we're butting heads on something. It's hard. I didn't realize that we were public when I was talking about that. I thought we were having a come to Jesus moment with a lot of things just now.
Alex said, Keem, you're the dark cloud. I could be.
I mean, look, I don't think there's any blame here. I think the problem is that we're out of line. Like, we're just not aligned. And that misalignment is causing unnecessary just buildup. Because there's no time to, like, recalibrate. We just go day to day to day drilling. And it's like, we don't have time to, like, mend these fences and these bridges. When something gets rough, it just stays rough.
I have not noticed that you guys have been fighting. Must be like later in the episodes. I've been watching at least the first hour every night, and I haven't seen feuds.
Yeah, they don't manifest publicly all the time, but every night it seems like there's some contention, and it's just...
Xylee, that's true. You and Billy aren't getting along.
No, we haven't gotten along in a while. I mean, we're getting better. I think we're better now than we were. When is the week that we got in a fight really bad? Was it last week or the week before?
Yeah, we've been working to get better.
Yeah, we have been working towards getting better. That is true.
Okay, I just want to say though,
nothing is fixed, right? We still got little burnt ends.
This has to be fixed because you guys don't have the type of show where you can fight, really. I mean, I really like when you guys fight. I hope you guys fight right now in this call because it's entertaining to me.
Yeah, fucker, because I heard about you wanting to get Gidgey up here and wanting Rastoff to come up here while we were in the middle of that real fucking fight that we had, you dick.
Yep, I did do that. But for the betterment of...
that, by the way.
But for the betterment of... Yeah, they did. So trust me, I know. You cross me, you go in the book. I got my own little book.
Just making sure.
But here's the thing. This is the type of show like Rewind. Like reviewing everything that's going on in the universe, where you guys gotta be a team. And yes, you can argue about your different opinions on things in the universe, but to have an all-out fight with each other and not get along, it's gonna hurt the show. It just is. This is not the.
And I've done my part in every episode. I try to come in with a positive attitude, and you've even mentioned how I've been more positive for like the last week.
Absolutely.
And I recognize my part in the issue. I was coming in here with a shitty ass attitude, not literally saying I didn't give a fuck what was going on. And I understood where that was a drain on the audience, and I didn't want to do that to the audience anymore. I didn't want to do that to Billy anymore. And I have tried to come in with a positive fucking attitude every fucking day.
I agree. Scorpion Tina said in the chat, fix this Keem or I'm gone. There's no way you're gonna miss Siley crying. You will stay here, so I don't believe you. Sorry, I just had to point out that they're full shit. Look, but they're lying. They're not gonna miss this. Like, this is raw. This is real. There's a feud. We gotta fix it. They're not missing this. This is good TV right now. Because you know why? Every single person that's watching this show right now has a coworker, has a family member that they have to see every day, a spouse, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, that there's a feud like this. And this is very relatable, you know? Everyone has relationships in their life where there's some sort of feud, and they're interesting to see how this gets resolved. So when they say, fix this or I'm leaving, it's like, dude, you just remind me of all these ex-girlfriends that still hit me up to this day. You're not going anywhere. I'm leaving, but you're not.
I want to make it very clear that even though I have problems with Billy, my love for Billy is never, I literally look at him like he's my brother. You know, it's like a family type of, like, I could be in the middle of fighting with Billy, and if anyone dared to come up here and shit on him, I would turn all that anger on them, and then I'll go back to Billy. I don't give a fuck. You still don't come for Billy.
Can I give my opinion on what the issue is?
Sure.
Xylee, you're not going to like this, but I think it's mostly your fault because Billy fucks with you, and you don't fuck with him back. Instead, you get mad.
When I do fuck with them back, there's a big problem.
You got to start fucking with him back. Pick on him.
I can't. And believe me, Billy tells me it's my fault too.
I mean, I just, from a viewer, that's what I see. I see you getting upset.
And when I fuck with him back, apparently he's been working with me since December, and he hasn't learned my sarcasm yet.
It's not my job to learn your fucking sarcasm when you act like a cunt to me all the fucking time.
I act like a cunt to everybody. Please don't feel special.
Trust me, I am very special. I get to work with you every day.
Yeah.
I'm getting PTSD from the last time we had this conversation.
But Billy is like, part of his nature is that he's gonna poke, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely, and I don't mind that. I mean, he's been poking me last week, and I mean, most of it I found fucking funny, and I went along with it and, you know, joked with it or whatever. I realized what my issue was and taking that shit too serious. That's why I've come in with a better attitude and try to flow with it 100%. I understand what I have done wrong.
But maybe poke him back, you know?
I do.
Okay.
I have been. For like last week, I have been. Before, I used to shut down and not say anything. For like the last week.
I think that's the worst. When you shut down and not say anything, that's the worst. And I'm glad we're not getting there. I'm trying very carefully not to trigger you to get there. I feel like every episode, as much as you say you're not, you're doing your best not to contribute to the problem, I think I am too. I think we're both trying not to.
I think
that's part of the problem. That's part of the problem with us being unaligned, is we're both trying not to start shit, and that's bad for entertainment, right? We can make it work to a degree, but we don't have to make it work. We have to make it fucking good, right? We have to make it not just work. We have to make it fucking earn. We have to make people be enthralled. We have to make people want to fucking put their money where their mouth is, show their interest, and we've been losing that.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I think there's a lack of authenticity in what we do right now.
Okay.
I agree with that because you're both walking on eggshells. That makes sense. Yeah.
I have to.
Yeah, but the thing is
I have
like
to.
I almost need that raw Xylee that's just gonna go at Billy, but not be mad.
You can't.
But not be mad.
But that's the thing, Keem. You can't have that raw Xylee going at Billy. You can't have that because if I do that, do you know what that audience is going to look like?
Yeah, but who cares? The audience is already like, you know, part of your identity is you're the bitch, you're the cunt. So the audience is always going to be against you because that's just your nature. I played a bad guy. The audience has always hated me. There's people in this chat that I own their brain. They're here every single day. I have created something that's got them crack cocaine addicted.
Yeah.
And they still talk shit about me in the chat over and over again. I don't give a fuck.
I thought you were talking about me for a second.
You're the crack.
Definitely the crack. Definitely.
You're the white. Now, Xylee, you want to say you're the bitch, you're the cunt, and I need to learn that, and I should have learned that from December, but you also want to be the hero. You want to be the sweetheart. And there's a part of you that is the hero and the sweetheart.
Billy, what I try to tell you that you learn is like, you haven't taken the time to, I feel like you haven't taken the time to learn like my sarcasm when I'm being sarcastic. Like I've learned your little ticks to show that when you're being sarcastic, you always get that little twinkle in your eye. You do that little side look, or there's little things that tell when you're sarcastic. And I've learned that about you. And I feel like you haven't learned those things about me.
What if you're not good at sarcasm?
You just can't admit that you just haven't learned my sarcasm. People who've known me less time have learned my sarcasm.
They've learned not to push your buttons because you're a fucking bitch, right? They've learned not to step on your toes because you call it sarcasm, but you fucking shit on me all the time, and I just have to fucking...
I shit on you all the time?
Yes. And I don't... If I play back into it, it gets worse.
Okay.
And Xylee, this is what you're doing right now where you're like shutting down. This is where you should actually express yourself. You're an egotistical fucking asshole. You think you're the fucking king of this fucking show, right? You fuck with me all the time. When I fuck with you back, then it's a problem. There's got to be some defense. But when you guys are trying to talk this out, you really don't express yourself. You do that, and then it's like, bro, it's an endless cycle. I did do that. I did that in a private conversation that we had, and still no one gave a fuck about the words that came out of my mouth. So what's the point? What's the point? There's no point in it. I don't know. We just don't really, you're not unfiltered. You like shut down, and I just wish you could be unfiltered and explain like really what you're thinking.
I wish I could be too.
Because when we have the private conversations, okay, when I get one thing down and I try to accept the one thing, then there's more things. And I'm like, what are the more things? And you're like, I've told you, you should know by now. And I'm like, if I don't know by now, I need you to tell me again. Now you're saying, I've been working with you since December. I should just understand your sarcasm. I should just know by now.
I was saying,
I'm not a fucking retard. I know people.
I was saying that I would hope that you would have learned by now. That's what I was saying.
And I hope you would remind me if it's still a problem.
I do remind you. I do remind you. I'll sit here on stream going, that was sarcasm. That's a reminder.
But guys, we're looping this. I've heard this at least 17 times. Rastoff was in the private call, so he's heard it 54 times. So
55.
So, okay. So what I'm saying is, Xylee, what those things are, you just got to say. We got to put this little argument to rest.
Oh, like, but when I do, I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad
But
guy when I
say
do.
it.
What's the point?
But say it, because we're caught in that loop of like you should know what I've said it before. Like you should know what I'm saying. Like we're caught in that loop, and we're always going to get caught in the loop until that question
Earlier,
gets answered.
you said
y'all for
you're
doing
just a cunt, and I should know that. I should just know that because you're a cunt, right? But now you're saying if you do it, you're a bad guy. You're leaving me in this like middle ground where I don't know which one is which. And I'm expected to know, and also you can't tell me at the same time. You see where I'm getting fucking like frustrated?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, no, I get you. I do.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. What, Rastoff? Say it.
Don't do it.
Don't do what?
Don't do it.
Don't do what, Rastoff? What do you think I'm gonna do?
We've danced this dance many times. Don't do it.
Don't do
Don't
what?
do what I almost did. Don't do what I almost did fucking 4 hours ago. Don't do it.
We got 15 minutes to a redirect, baby. Do what?
Yo, mama doesn't need to fight the Cerberus. We just
No.
beat ourselves. Don't do it.
No,
Don't do it.
honestly, I got to make an executive decision. We're gonna go overtime. Like we got to.
Yeah, cool.
We got to fix this. Shit, if this goes all the way through Balls' time, like you're the host, you both are the host of Balls. Like this is important. We got to fix this.
100% need this done. Yeah, I was gonna suggest that anyway, even if you didn't. So.
CJ Brewster wants to know, do we still get to hear the experiment?
Keem's experiment was pitting Xylee and I against each other in a fight over Rewind.
Now would not be a good time.
I'm going to be honest with you. That wouldn't even be a fight, because I would say give it to Billy and move me somewhere else, or don't move me anywhere. And I'll just stay on Reapers until you find somebody for that show.
I will not be sharing the experiment, because at the time the experiment was the biggest story in the LCU. It is no longer. We need to focus on the biggest story in the LCU.
Experiment was dumb anyway. It's fine.
Okay, Thomas Mason is saying this is devil
He's not
worshiping.
mistaken.
Where
What?
where are you getting that from, dog?
He's always good. The only opinion positive he has is Zay Zooted. He's a big Zay Zooted fan.
Yeah.
Okay,
And he says
I
yum
LC
yum.
trolls.
I am convinced that Thomas Mason is CD-ROM's alt. That is CD-ROM.
You know what? I
Because
get them vibes.
CD-ROM always said
Thank
that
you,
we were
Mama.
devils. We're evil, right? And he's saying this is
True.
devil worshiping. That's
Yep.
CD-ROM. And if that's not CD-ROM, that's CD-ROM's mother, who is also Satan.
Oof.
Oh, Thomas Mason is CD-ROM mom, CD mom.
Oh, shit. That would be crazy.
Let's
What
get
happens
that
if we
rumor
can't
going.
fix this? What happens if we can't fix this? All right.
Let's fix Thomas Mason. Guys, everyone get that rumor going. Thomas Mason is CD-ROM's alt account. Get that going. Spin that up. Okay, now let's go back to this. I'm sorry.
Yep. What if we can't fix this?
I've been trying. I feel like I've been trying.
Look,
I've been coming here
you've
more
both been trying.
positive. And I feel like he's been trying too. I'm not saying that he hasn't. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like I have been trying. I've been definitely trying to come in here more positive for the audience, and I feel like I've been trying to be more positive for him. You know, because I can understand that I can make people miserable, because when I'm miserable, I know how to make everybody fucking miserable. And I understand that.
Yep.
And I recognize that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to come in more positive, more energetic towards the fucking stories, even if deep down inside, sometimes I'm like, this is fucking retarded, but we're going to be happy about it. God damn it. You know?
And honestly, it's good. It's good, Xylee. You've been good. I'm telling you, you have been good. I've been watching the stuff, and you're like into it, and you're excited, and you might be lying, right? Which is what you're supposed to do as an entertainer. You're supposed to hype up the story, right? You're supposed to act, right? And you've never been an actor or an entertainer. You've always been just like a commentary YouTuber. This is a new skill, and you have been doing it.
I've been trying to do that.
you have been doing it. I can watch Rewind because it seems like you care, but like you got to understand when you're like, this is fucking dumb, and you're playing the clip. I'm like, oh, well, why am I watching this? And I turn off Rewind. You know?
And I understood that point. You know, like after we had our big fight, I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? That makes sense. Because that makes the audience feel dumb that they were even in that live stream watching it in the first place. So it's like me calling them dumb for watching it. So I understood that point, and I didn't want to, you know, make the audience feel bad by the way I was reacting to it and the way I was talking about that, you know, with my own actions. So I didn't want to do that anymore. That's why I tried to change that up and be more positive. And I didn't want to make his life more miserable than what I was. So I wanted to be in here and be more positive for him too. You know, I was trying to work it out for everybody. And I just feel like I'm fucking failing. And I can't even do that right.
Okay, so let's go to the nuke. Like, let's go to the worst outcome first. All right. And the worst outcome would be that, like, you guys are no longer the host. Who would stay and who would leave?
Billy
like,
would stay.
You know, you really think that?
It's his show. It's his channel.
It's our channel.
Billy would stay.
The problem is you haven't felt comfortable being Xylee since Fat Camp. You constantly say you miss the pre-Fat Camp days, you miss everything. We know that ever since Fat Camp, you haven't felt comfortable being you here.
And what happened at Fat Camp? It was the dog.
We had the dog blowout, and at that point in time, the audience was so heavily on my side that Xylee felt like she couldn't have an opinion against me, and she's been holding it back this entire time. And I think it, you know, it's
Xylee,
stunted her.
I gotta get you back to the Xylee that did not give a fuck about the audience. Something changed where you cared about what these people were saying in chat, right? Something changed in you where you wanted them to like you and all that. And maybe it's part of like, you kind of need the audience to like you in order to make revenue and get donos and stuff like that. Like maybe it's just the atmosphere that is different.
It is the atmosphere. It's the atmosphere. Listen, Keem, I'm not putting you down when I say this. So please don't think I'm saying that you're failing or anything like that, okay? I just don't know how else to fucking say this. The atmosphere in the fucking LCU right now fucking sucks. It sucks. It sucks the fucking life out of me right now. I fucking hate it. And it's like I have this love-hate relationship with the fucking LCU right now. I love it because I love the fact that when we do get along, it's so fucking good. And yeah, we're still gonna have little squabbles. But I swear to God, it was so much easier. And I hate saying this. I hate fucking saying this out loud. But when Becky was around, it was fun to fight with Becky because she understood like cross promotion. She understood, you know, okay, you hop up on Queens and fight with me. I know to jump up on Rewind and carry that shit over there too. You know what I'm saying? And it was fun to fight with her. These motherfuckers now, they don't know how to fucking fight. And it's just, it gets too real. Like they don't know how to fun fight. And it's just, it fucking sucks, bro. It sucks.
When we say we got to stop the general terms, because a lot of hosts are doing this thing where they're like, these other shows suck. No, stop doing that because you're saying the LCU sucks.
I agree. I do agree with you.
You got to say who you're talking about. What show sucks, right? Because you're hurting the entire brand instead of the person that you're truly talking about. So when you say these people don't know how to fight, I'm assuming you're talking about Yo Mama, right?
I'm talking about, honestly, it's just the overall air of like everybody is like walking on eggshells right now, or not. It's like pins and needles. It's like that feeling, you know, when you that feeling when your foot goes to sleep or your leg goes to sleep, and you got that pins and needles feeling. That's how I feel every time I push on air. And that's what I feel every time I watch any of these shows and they're having an issue with, I don't know, Yo Mama, or they have an issue with Nightmare, or somebody's having an issue with Scooter. It's just the way that it's like they're not having fun with their fighting. You know, like when I saw Buff today on Nerds, when he was bitching about Scooter, it didn't sound fun for him. It sounded like he was genuinely hurt. Or when I've heard Zay complain about shit, she's not having fun anymore. She's genuinely hurt, and I just feel I feel a bunch of hurt from people, and it sucks.
Well.
And I'm gonna tell you now, the audience is getting sick of all this fucking fighting too. That's why it fucking blew up when Billy did his speech yesterday, his presidential speech, which was actually pretty fucking epic. I have to give him that. About like fighting people outside the LCU. That's why the audience fucking loved it. They loved it because it's like, yes, let's fight new people instead of each other.
Have you thought about going to the ops and trying to make peace?
What ops are you talking about? Because you've lost your goddamn mind.
The people that you're fighting with, the other host
in the LCU.
You know what's funny?
That's not what I thought you meant.
You know what? That's not what I thought he meant either. I was like, hold on.
That's not.
No, who? Yo Mama? I'm not even fighting with him. I refuse to engage with him.
Okay, but before we get to that, I did speak to the ops just today, actually.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
And I asked them for peace, and they are considering it.
Okay.
I got a
TTS, I think. It hasn't played. My TTS is... Okay, I'm going to read out loud because I don't know if it played. Oh, go ahead, Billy.
Seth Look says, Xylie's right. I hardly watch any of the shows anymore. The vibe stinks. Last night, even Balls was boring because most of it was just talking about the same old drama loop. The drama loop 24/7. If there's not new drama, like honestly, we need a rewind breaking up event at least twice a day to keep the drama loop hot. You know,
I will just say, look, there's a few people that are saying the vibes are bad and the vibes are this, and some viewers are saying that too. I'm watching every show and I'm like into every show, so I don't know. I mean, like, look, you know, if the one way you can improve vibes in our community is by being nicer, say nice things. You know, you got to understand when the time that you said the vibes were like good in the LCU was the time that you were shitting on everyone, Xylie, like every show.
Yeah, that's when I was doing my wartime reporter shit and I was having fun. I just can't have the same fun anymore.
I know, but like, if we go back to vibes, like a big part of Rewind was bad vibes from Rewind shitting on everyone else. Like we got to be fair. We got to be fair about vibes. You know what I mean? It's so easy to just go with the flow. I'm not. I just say what I really think, you know, and I gotta say it.
You have the freedom to do that. I don't. And wait, I have a question though on what you said. What did you mean by going to my ops? I went to Gidgey today.
No, I talked to Savage and I asked her to stop the beef.
I hardly watch any of the shows anymore.
With you
the vibe
and
stinks. Last night even Balls was boring because most of it was just talking about the same old drama loop.
And she said she's seriously going to consider it because she loves the LCU.
So you're gearing up to bring her back? So
you're gearing up to bring her back?
No, I just want the
call a spade a spade. Like, what impact does the beef have if she's not here?
Okay, if the beef were to stop and everybody was getting along, yes, that would possibly open up a door in the future for her to come back.
Yeah, let's call a spade, all right? We're not fucking thick.
Okay, right. But I still want the beef to stop.
Well, the funny thing is ever since that one stream that I said everything, I didn't hate her. I mean, I never hated her. I don't hate her now. I don't hate her. I just didn't like how she was calling me out for shit when, you know, that's it. That's all it was.
No, I did not ask her to forgive Twiggy. I'll let her hate Twiggy until she's in the ground.
Yeah, we're all supposed to actually, Keem asked us all to hate Twiggy specifically. Yeah.
By the way, somebody told me Twiggy went on Becky's show or something. Did he really?
I didn't watch. I heard he did. I don't know if he actually did it. He said he was going to.
No, I thought, okay, but you said ops, have I gone to my ops within the LCU? What, you expect me to go talk to Yo Mama? Like, who did you expect me to go talk to?
Oh, I'm trying to, who criticizes you? Oh, it's just him, right?
Yeah,
he's your only ops.
Yeah, well, he's the only one that
and Gidgey.
obsesses. No, I went to Gidgey today. But
well, that's good. But you and her did have something going on for a minute.
We play cat and mouse game with each other all the time. But yeah, no, Yo Mama is. I'm sorry, he's obsessed with me. He can't go 24 hours without saying my name out of his mouth or putting it up in the Discord. It's so funny.
All I'm saying is, if I have bad vibes with people and I'm feeling bad vibes, there's two options. One, beat them up, not physically, but on the internet, yeah. beat them up. Or two, make peace.
There's no making peace with him. He's a rage baiting troll. And so what I do is I ignore him, and that pisses him off. So that makes me feel good. My anger over my spite overrides my anger.
Then what's the bad vibes you're talking? Okay, I'm trying to get to the bad vibes. I'm trying to. Who's giving the bad vibes?
This content loop is getting boring. Where nerds attacks Test, attacks Cafe, attacks Queens. It's getting played out and boring. No one wants to watch it anymore. You enjoy it because we're your little puppets, and making your puppets fight is fun for you, right? It's the same reason people play The Sims. But we're getting bored with it, and the audience is getting bored with it.
Yeah, but who the fuck is telling you how to run your show? Aren't you doing what you want?
No, that's not the. But
your mom is.
But the whole universe is built that way.
Yeah, but who is telling you to run your show? Like,
I'm not saying anybody is telling us to do it that way. That is literally how the universe was born.
It just evolved into that. It has evolved into a 24-hour let's shit on other people type shit. Like let's shit on everybody in the LCU type shit.
If Nerds talks about fucking Test is gonna play that clip and respond to it, right? Like if someone makes a comment, they're gonna play that clip and respond to it. And then this show over here is gonna play the clip of them reacting to the clip and weigh in on it, which is gonna piss off the first show, and they're gonna react to that one. Like it's just getting boring. Because we've already done all these shows versus each other before. Okay, in my opinion.
Okay, but this is a universe of characters.
Yeah.
All right. The characters aren't always going to get along, all right? And there's going to be feuds and whatnot, and that's just going to naturally happen. What do you think? Everyone's just going to be like, I love you, let's be best friends?
No, of course not. Listen, in a family, you always have family members who fight each other. I get that. It's just, some of it seems forced.
Okay. I just don't. Shouldn't you say to maybe Test does a lot of criticizing of other shows? Wouldn't your criticism be to Test? Like all you do is talk shit about other shows. Maybe you should focus on your own.
I think they are fighting. There's infighting there with Nightmare and Yo Mama right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
War with each other.
But this is the problem with the host in the LCU. All right. And Rastoff just did it right now. He says, all these other shows are just fighting with each other. You're just talking shit on the entire LCU. All right. If somebody is doing something that you disagree with, please single them out so that person can clip you and react to it tomorrow. Exactly, motherfucker. Exactly, motherfucker.
No, because that feeds into the same fucking loop I just mentioned.
Exactly. You cannot fucking sit here and complain about reality. This is the reality of the situation. It is never going to change. You have jealousy. You have a leaderboard. You have people getting fired. You have people flirting with other people. You got fucking Keemstars pissed off at Boogie. This is always going to be here. And if that is not something you like, you shouldn't watch. You literally shouldn't watch. You should cancel your subscription and you should leave. This is a giant group of people, and there's always going to be that. That is just going to be there.
The point is that there's no respite. There's no fucking there's no break period. There's no end of season, start of season, right? Like you don't get the in between downtime. It's just constant.
Name a community. Name a community on the internet. Any community. You want to talk sports? Same thing happens in sports.
Tell me about Radio Sega.
Everything that's happening in the LCU happens in Radio Sega. It happens in the sports community. It happens in the Ultimate Fighting community. I was there at Happy Punch. It happens in the
all right, but why can't we?
No, stop. You're going to listen to the long list of where this happens. It happens in NASCAR. It happens in the commentary community. It happens with the vloggers. It happens everywhere you can go on the internet. So your criticism is retarded.
It's an opinion.
Now, it's Treyway. Is this reading for you, Xylee?
No? Not yet, but it's going to. Go ahead and read it.
You have it on or no?
I do have it on, but it's delayed for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay, it's Treyway says the internal war with hosts are draining, and you as the creator of the universe are expected to do damage control, but we, the audience, see you stirring the pot until it's too late, and we're always going to take your side. They're going to take your side, Mr. Pot Stirrer, Keemstar.
Tina No D said there needs to be a period of calm to make the drama good when it happens. It can't be full speed all the time. It burns out. That's why people like balls. That's why people like Reapers, because I talk about the people that do watch Reapers. That's why they love Reapers, because it's no LCU shit. It's outside shit.
Maybe this makes more sense then. The drama is getting boring because, like, I'll give you a perfect example. Actually, it just happened. Nightmare versus Gidgey. Nightmare said that Gidgey fucks her son. That's insane. Guess what? You covered it on fucking live and was like, this sucks. I'm bored. Let's talk about something else. I tried to cover it on Bus and I was like, this is fucking boring. The people in the chat didn't give a fuck about it. Like, you'll have shows like I'm trying to use actual examples, but I can't think of one. But I know that, like, someone will have this big beef with someone else, and then they'll be like, the next day they're friends again, and it's like, well, that's just not funny. Like, that's not entertaining. It's boring. Like, we want to see like a couple of days worth of fighting and then a resolution. There's no storyline. It's like, this person took shit about me. Oh man, I'm sorry. All right, guess we're cool now. Like, it's not funny to watch.
Yeah, but those shows are gonna fail. They're gonna get fired eventually. You're talking about people that suck.
But that's part of the 24-hour loop. Like, it's either all or nothing. Like, it's not.
I don't know what you're saying. What?
No,
what
you're only as strong as you're only as strong as your weakest show. That's the point.
Let's do this. Let's do this. What do you think I should do as owner of the LCU to fix this problem that you're having, that people are not getting along?
Can we all be on nuts? Can we all be on nuts?
Bro.
No, you don't have a solution. You don't have a solution. There's a million people in chat saying this is Keemstar's fault. You don't have a solution at all.
Do you understand? Do you understand? Hold on. I can't believe I have to be the fucking woman here. Do you not understand that not every problem needs a fucking solution, dickhead? Do you understand that sometimes we just get frustrated and need to say how we feel to get it out and have you listen? Why do I have to be the fucking woman?
Because nobody listens. Because nobody listens to the fucking woman when she says it, so she stops saying it. So now it's your turn to be the woman.
Exactly. I don't need you to fix the problem. I just need you to understand that that's how we're feeling at the moment.
Rastoff, that was a very Xylee of you to say. Like, that was crazy,
bro. Like, dude, this being in this universe has helped my relationship immensely, because it's helped me understand how to be a better partner. Because sometimes I make these arguments too, and I'm like, actually, I was on the other end of this the other day.
Look. That problem solved itself. All right. The Nightmare and Gidgey drama was so fucking stupid that everyone said it was stupid and moved on. So I don't know what you want me to do. Like, what? These problems fix themselves.
It's just an example.
You want me to go tell all the shows?
You told me I could. No. This is what you're not fucking listening. You're actually just not listening.
Do you want me to tell all these shows that they have to get along with one another? Is that what you want me to do?
You only operate in fucking extremes, don't you? You can't just...
I'll do it.
You win arguments by exhausting the person that you're fucking arguing with.
I'll make a rule all the way until October 1st. Everyone must get along. That's a rule.
That's so retarded, Keem. That's so retarded.
If I didn't know what was going to happen, if I said it, I would say it. But I can't say it because I know what the outcome will be, and I don't want that either because I'm just mad.
You know what? And you know what will happen? It will be an all-out passive-aggressive fucking war all the way to October 1st. I think Rastoff's super talented. I think he could go make his own network. I think that would be amazing.
So I have a question. How is this fixing Xylee and Billy?
True.
I think Xylee and Billy are great, and I think they always get along. I think the little spats they do are for my entertainment, and I thoroughly enjoy it.
It's not.
I was trying to make you forget you had a problem.
It's not.
I'm very happy to be here in the LCU. That's actually true, but I am happy to be here. I think that we are stuck, though. That's the problem. We keep getting stuck on something that I don't see the solution to.
So the people spamming over and over again, Keem didn't listen to anything Rastoff said. I don't listen when a woman's having the little meltdown. I don't.
Ow! I try and listen.
I nodded my head. I know my camera's not on, but when he was talking, my head was nodding like, yep,
Just cup the balls. That's what you're here for, Rastoff.
No, you guys are good. You guys are good.
No, we're not.
The only thing, no, you are.
No, they're not. No, they're not. No.
Okay, let me finish what I'm saying. Listen, the issue is you're both taking it too personal, right? Like Billy takes it too personal. Xylee definitely takes it too personal. And then when one of you takes it too personal, then the other one does. And we're in this constant loop. All right, we got to stop taking it too personal. We just got to roll with the punches. Ooh, I hurt you on that one. Like pick on the other one that you got them, and let them know that you got their ass, so they can stop being mad and get back. You know?
Yeah, because that's worked before.
You just throw shit at the wall and wait to see what sticks, don't you?
Well, there's got to be some solution. If not, then like. One of you has to go. Both of you has to go. We have to recast, rewind something. Like, bro, if this ain't gonna work, it's not gonna work.
The not going all the way with our anger is like there's not enough poison to kill what's making us angry. We're just giving ourselves little doses of poison with our anger, and we're able to work through it, but we're still sick. That's the problem. We're not going to the point of the problem when we're angry. We're halfway there. And we just hold on to it and resent, and we trigger each other, and then it doesn't work for a fun, entertaining show all the time.
You know, maybe Rewind only needs to be hosted by one person, but let's say we did that, right? Let's say Xylee's right and Billy's the person that needs to be on here. Billy ain't gonna get the fucking clips. You're gonna get the clips, Billy?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the clips.
You're gonna get all the clips. You're gonna have everything ready.
It's gonna be remarkable, actually, how much I'll have. I don't fucking know. I've never done it by myself.
But that's what I'm saying. Do you guys even understand how much you need each other to make this show work?
Okay, I understand. I want the show to work. I appreciate Xylee, but we can't get over these little things that it seems like we hit a bump and our tire blows out. And then it's like afterwards, we're talking for an hour or two with Rastoff about how to fix our fucking tire that blows out every night.
Dude, don't let Rastoff do the therapy session. He can't help himself. He's fucking lost.
He usually just sits back.
You told me to do it, you dumb cunt.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Shit, I forgot. You're right.
You literally said I can't go in there because I don't know how to fix it. You do it for me. Fuck you.
I did not say that.
That was your exact words.
No.
That was your exact words.
No, you're lying. You're lying. That's a lie.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You're the reason there's bad vibes in this community. You're the reason. You're the reason.
Rastoff,
fucking
he's
blame
baiting
me
you.
for the bad vibes.
He's baiting you, Rastoff. Don't fall for the bait.
Fucking bad vibe stuff.
Don't start that, dude.
I would love to have Xylee its back and going full force on me when you want to say something.
No,
dude, why don't you guys
don't lie? Don't sit there and lie.
Listen.
Do not lie for the fucking audience. That is a fucking lie. That is a lie.
That's literally what you tell me is the biggest problem. Don't lie. You've told me you can't come at me, right? That's what you said. You can't come at me.
No,
yeah,
I can't.
that is a problem.
I can't.
No, that is a problem. No, yes, you can.
No,
that is
I
a problem.
Can't. No, I can't.
Yeah, you can.
Rastoff, back me up. You know I can't.
The audience does turn. It's not as bad as it used to be.
Okay.
It is not as bad as it used to be in the beginning.
Xylee. We only need the audience to like one of you to get the donos. We don't need them to like both of you.
I'm not even talking about the fucking donos, bro. You don't fucking understand. If I feel any kind of disrespect, I cannot fucking say it because as soon as he
Yes, you can.
No, I can't. Because
you know he's stopping you.
Oh my god, can I fucking talk?
That's one thing that you can always talk. You don't have to ask. That's one thing that pisses me the fuck off when you say, "Can I talk?" Because you fucking can. So please do.
She can't hear you.
Well, good. I'm glad you didn't hear that.
She just. Somebody in the chat said all Keem wants is dollar bills. You don't? What the fuck? What kind of game are you playing? I'm playing life. You know the name of the game, right?
I mean, Keem's
I've been answering that question wrong the whole time.
Keem's been pretty good to us this entire fucking time. So, like, if it was all about the dollars, thanks for sharing them with us. But I feel like it's more than that, and I could be wrong. I could be being manipulated.
No, you're right. No, I just like, look, dude, like, you know, when you get to a certain point and it's like, you don't really need money, but like when you're being a YouTuber, the how many people are watching matters. How many members you have matters. How much super chats you have matters. That tells you that you did good. You know, that's how you know you did good. So it does matter.
So Xylee, while your headphones were out, I pointed out that you saying "Can I talk" is a passive aggressive shitty thing to say, and it pisses everybody off and it negates our voice. You can just talk every time. You have the floor to speak, and you're acting like we don't let you speak when you say that. That's a shitty thing you do that pisses me off. Is that sarcasm? Should I know that by now? Should I accept you being abusive with that sort of language towards me every time you say it? And she's like, oh, it's just Xylee being abusive with her. Can I talk? Because you can.
Yeah, because I
always can.
Yes, because I was trying to say what I was trying to say, and then I had everybody over talking me, and it overwhelms me. So I try to stop everybody from doing that, so I can say what I wanted to say to get it out.
And as an adult, you can either wait for us to finish talking or scream over us like you did, right?
Or as an adult, you can not talk over me and let me talk.
That's not how conversations usually work, though, right?
Oh, yeah, that's
People
right.
Talk.
It's okay if you talk over me. I God forbid I do it to you, though. You're right.
You do all the time, and I don't call you out on it like that. I let you speak.
All right.
Xylee, you really need to just, whatever you're thinking or whatever you feel, you just really need to say it. Because I didn't hire, like, filtered Xylee. I hired Xylee Gets Real. And I don't care if that fucking audience is against you or not. If the entire audience hates you, I'm the one person that's not going to fire you. Every other idiot would be like, oh, they don't like her, I'm going to get rid of her. I'm not going to do that, and you know that.
All right, so I'll go ahead and say this feeling. That was real cute using the word abusive. I loved it. That was real good. That was nice. That was good.
Well,
A1 entertainment for the fucking audience in a fight. That's why I don't like. That's why I don't like doing fights in the in front of the audience. That's exactly why I don't.
Sarcasm I'm supposed to notice?
That's actually fucking real.
No, because you said you liked it, and I don't think you like it, right? This is the sarcasm you were speaking
No,
of.
I did like it because that's exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. That you turn our fights. If we have a fight in front of the fucking audience, you literally purposely use fucking language like you just did, saying that I'm abusive to you.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid
dick, bro.
of calling out what I think pisses me off about you.
Go for
Am I
it.
not allowed to do that now in all times?
Absolutely.
Because I think when you yell over somebody, can I talk now? You could just talk because we're listening to you when you yell like that.
How are you
could have
listening?
just said, you could have just said what you had to say.
How are you listening if you're talking?
Well, you could just talk and I would stop. Or you could talk over me and see what happens. But screaming over me is an abusive way to shut someone up. You can either wait politely or just start talking and see what happens. Instead, you make this big grand, can I talk now? Can I talk? And it's fucked up.
Wait a minute. So I have to wait talking that I was already in the middle of talking, but now I have to stop and wait because you overtalked me. So I need to stop because you started talking to wait to finish what I was saying. Okay.
Let me come in here. Okay. First of all, Billy, you do way more talking on the show than Siley. That's just a fact.
Let's time out yesterday's episode and see who talked more.
Maybe not yesterday's episode if you're pointing that one out.
All the episodes this week.
But I can just say from a viewer, I feel like you definitely do way more talking than Xylee, right? I'm telling you, that's my honest opinion.
Maybe. We're going to talk over each other from time to time.
That's true, actually.
But and she talks over me and I don't, can I talk now? I don't do that to you. That's fucking not nice to do in a conversation. It's actively rude.
Okay, call me rude. Don't call me abusive. What? Say it's rude then.
Fine. Fine. You're not abusive.
I think it's rude that I'm in the middle of talking. You or whoever goes to overtalk me, but you know what? As the person who was originally talking, I need to stop and let everyone else go ahead and overtalk me. I need to stop, and then I need to be polite and stop whatever I was saying. Okay.
Somebody has to take the lead in the conversation, right? Somebody has to speak when there's a dead zone. We don't have the luxury of knowing when someone's done talking.
I was literally in the middle of a sentence when I just yelled at y'all to stop. Let me talk. I was literally in a fucking...
Let's rewind it and watch it. I would love to apologize to you right now.
Nah, you can fuck off with that apology. I'm going to be honest with you. You called me abusive. You can suck a dick. Permanently.
I said your language was abusive.
Nah, fuck you. You said I was abusive, bitch.
Did I?
You know what? That right there? Nah, bro. You can fuck right off with that one.
Sounds abusive. This language you're using right now is abusive too. You're not having a good conversation.
The language I'm using now is fucking over it, and you can suck a dick.
It's passive aggressive.
I know. This ain't passive aggressive. This is aggressive aggressive. You can aggressively suck a dick.
Give me the real aggression then.
You can aggressive. You can hold on. Wait, shit. Fuck. Can YouTube? Okay, thank you. All right, go ahead and talk or do whatever because I gotta find it.
You guys see those Mariners are in the playoffs?
Dude, amazing. What a great season. See, Rastoff, when you get more experience, like you'll be able to jump in real quick like that. See how you sat there and you're like dumb, but then instantly I just picked up the bat and swung at the ball Billy threw at me. You'll get better in time.
Like the playoffs playing Mariners you swung.
I love how you got mad at me saying I was taking too many pot shots at you. Right? Fucking love that.
You were. Yeah, you can. You were. You were telling people, oh, you notice how people don't like Keem popping into shows anymore? They're upset when it was one idiot in the chat that said it.
No, I've seen at least 5 in this one.
Okay, they really don't like me over here.
Yeah,
because remember,
fucking with us. Do you ever think maybe our fans don't like it when you fuck with us constantly? Do you think maybe that pisses people off?
Yeah, but they don't like me over here because they ran the campaign that Keemstar ruined Rewind.
Nah, they know the truth. They know Rewind.
Oh, there's a few people that love me. Look. Oh shit. One even
W's in the chat for Keem, please.
One even called me the devil. That guy's powerful, I hear.
He called me the devil too. That was CD-ROM's mom, I think. Thomas Mason.
No, I can't.
Didn't CD-ROM say he was a Freemason?
Oh my God, dude, look at all this love I get. Yo, can you guys please type in the chat that you get upset and annoyed when Rastoff pops into Rewind and ruins the flow of the show? Because he does it like a lot.
I have barely called in lately.
Donos, bro.
I haven't had time. Fuck you.
That's right. This was already the thing. People were complaining naturally about this, and now you're spinning it off on me that I'm the one that bro. You make me not want to call into shows. Maybe I will stop calling into shows if everyone hates it. I mean, if I'm hurting the shows, I don't want to ruin the vibe.
I'm getting called out for talking over everybody constantly, talking over the clips. I guess I don't know when I should shut up.
I'm about to catch a fucking 1 week suspension at this rate.
Stop it. Let me just say this before this clip comes up, guys. I promise you, Billy and Xylee, do I have your attention?
Yeah,
I promise you this interrupting each other and, you know, when someone needs to talk, it's not serious. This is not going to kill the show. This is something that happens on every single show. You can go to Nerds and find them mad that they're not letting the other one talk. You can go on Live and find that. I'm sure it happens on Bus. Like, we're all trying to talk at the same time. And Discord is a inferior program to Skype. On Skype, there was no delay. On this, when someone stops talking and you go to talk, there's a little delay and someone else in the call has already started talking again. Yeah. Like, this is a shitty, Discord's horrible for communications, but
yeah, I get that, and honestly, I mean, even in conversations, it's going to happen from time to time. I get that. A lot of it is I already feel like that I can't really express myself. So I get frustrated. So I do yell out, let me talk, because I feel like nobody gives a fuck what I'm going to say anyway. You know?
We need you unfiltered. I
can't be. I literally, I can't be. Not here.
But I'm telling you as your boss to be unfiltered.
I know you are. And believe me, I want to be. I actually want to be that person that I was before, but I can't.
Okay. That's...
You know why? Can we get to the root of why? Like, what is the holdup?
It's been like that since Fat Camp.
Is it the audience?
It's just everything. It's everything. It's just...
That's what I said earlier, right? I am listening. I said it's been like this since Fat Camp. People said I was gaslighting when I said that. But it's literally, I listen to you. I know. I want us to get through this.
But we gotta, okay, where is the Xylee that does not give a flying fuck? How do we get back to that person? Because, bro, Xylee doesn't give a fuck what they're saying in the audience. They don't care. Like, you don't care. Why are you caring now?
I don't know.
Because I think she actually loves this audience. I think she loves being here. I think she loved being here. And I think when we fought, it put her in a zone where she didn't feel comfortable being her ever since then.
I don't feel comfortable fighting with Billy, because when I fight with Billy in front of the audience, and Billy, this is going to piss you off, but honestly, I don't care. But when I fight with Billy, Billy knows what words to use. He knows how to put the little filigree on it and make it pretty. And just like he did tonight, I'm abusive and shit like that. This is the first time he ever called me abusive, by the way. He never called me abusive before. But he knows how to really hype it fucking up for the audience. And I feel like it's on fucking purpose to make me look like absolute fucking shit when all I ever do is try to respect him. And I feel like he has zero fucking respect for me, especially when he gets mad with me. And he does that shit on fucking purpose, just like he did tonight. He literally did it tonight with the language that he used. I literally proved my fucking point tonight with that. He literally just did it.
So you can riddle me with microaggressions all the time. And when I call you out on them, saying this is one of the things that bothers me, I can no longer speak because I used the word abusive language. I apologize for using that. I feel like the microaggressions are the big problem here. We have to get over these, and I feel like they're microaggressions because that's all you'll allow yourself to get out. I know there's more there.
Take a drink every time he says microaggression.
Okay.
Never mind. Fuck language. Fuck you.
Billy, here's the thing. Oh, God. For fuck's sake. I know why that word triggered you, and Billy should know that too.
No, it didn't trigger me. Like, I'm not thinking about my past or anything when he said it, but just to say that I was fucking abusive, are you fucking kidding me? So we're going to change abusive to microaggressions. Like, that motherfucker don't use microaggressions on me. He uses it as part of the bit against me. He does it all the fucking time, but it's in joking form. I mean, don't sit there and use a fucking SJW fucking term to get the audience to go, oh, she's doing microaggressions against me. Fuck off, bro. Fuck that shit. Fuck him. Fuck
the thing
him.
is you're both trying to win the argument, and there is no need to win this argument.
You know, the thing is I actively have fucking changed to make things better. And then when I do have concerns now, and Rastoff can tell you this, when I do have concerns, I come to him, even in a positive way. I try to come to him with it, and it's still I still walk away feeling like he thinks it's my fault. I cannot win. All
right, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to
take me off Rewind. Give him someone else.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to temporarily take Billy off Rewind until October 1st.
I'm gonna no, I can't do Rewind by myself. I can't. There's no way. The audience is not going to want it. They don't want me. They want Billy. Oh. This is Billy's fucking audience, bro. It's not my audience.
Okay, stop saying that. That's not true.
It is true. This is Billy's audience.
It is not true.
It's not that way anymore.
It is not true. It is not Billy's audience. It's your audience. Why don't you guys separate? Billy, you go on balls until October 1st. There's only 3 more working days this month, right? All right. Why don't you guys have a little break from each other? All right. Recalibrate. And then come strong October 1st.
No.
Why? Why?
Listen, Linda. Listen, okay? Look.
Linda,
you know that little meme with the little boy.
Yeah,
all right, look,
yeah.
Take me off Rewind till the 1st. Temporarily put somebody with Billy that can do the clips and stuff like that. I'll give them access to the timestamps or whatever, and I'll still be in there, make sure people are doing the timestamps and stuff. This audience is not mine. This audience is Billy's.
But Billy has a show that goes right after this. It makes more sense for Billy to take the break.
But he doesn't run the OBS. He doesn't run the OBS on balls. I almost said bus, sorry. But he doesn't run the OBS on balls. Rastoff does. Okay? It makes more sense to have Billy stay here. Just let me, I don't know, say I'm going on vacation.
Okay, that just doesn't make sense because okay, whatever. I don't care what you do. Maybe like a 3-day break. There's what is today? There's only 3 days left in this, like working days in this month, right? Someone got a calendar?
Well, technically one, right? Because
26th and then the 29th and 30th, right?
Yeah.
Three more
I just looked
days.
at the calendar.
So there is 3 more days, right?
Yeah.
So why don't you guys just take a break and then come back?
I hate this so much. I miss the whole Rewind.
I know, we got to get back there. We can't just pretend like we can't get back there, or else we can't, right? We can't just give up.
I've done everything I feel like I can do to change it, and it just doesn't work.
Listen to what I'm saying, you got to stop filtering yourself. You have to stop.
Keem, when I tell you I have to, you don't understand. I actually literally have to. I have to.
Stop.
So you have to because the audience will turn on you, right? That's why you have to, right? Are we wrong about that?
You really gotta like dig deep and explain to us why you have to filter yourself so we can understand it, so we can try to fix it.
Because I cannot express how I feel about anything in a way. If I piss Billy off, Billy will quite literally, and this is just how I feel. I'm not saying you're doing it on purpose. It feels like you're doing it on purpose, but you may not be, okay? I'm gonna make that very clear. But I feel like Billy knows how to make the audience, make him look like the good guy in the situation when it was actually him fucking with me. And it's only me sticking up for myself. And Fat Camp was the perfect fucking example because the way he spoke with me, the way he spoke to me, I was literally just sticking up for myself. Now, there was a lot of factors in that. We know because we didn't see each other. We weren't in the same Discord call in the sense of you couldn't see my face, you know, and I get that. But all I was doing was sticking up for myself, and the hell that I caught because of literally just trying to stick up for myself.
Okay, but listen, in that scenario, you could have been like, fuck, you're right. I should have full screened that. I fucked up. My bad. Yo, you're coming at me a little too hard. I just fucked up.
You literally just asked her to explain how she feels, and the second she finished talking, you were like, oh no, but what you could have done. No, you waited for her to fucking finally explain it. Listen, just fucking listen.
I did. She just
you don't know what listening is, bro. You don't know what listening is.
Well, then let me repeat what she just said after this TTS.
Okay, Gaga says, I hate that Xylee thinks this audience is only Billy's. No, this audience is here for you too. Fuck the haters, Xylee. Fuck the haters.
She said that at Fat Camp, she was spoke to very insultingly, and she had to defend herself, and she got shit on by the entire channel Rewind fans because she had a right to defend herself because the way Billy was talking to her. That's what she said, right?
Yeah, but you don't need to give her the fucking solution to the problem that happened fucking months ago.
And I do agree. Yes, I should have big screened it. Obviously, I wasn't fucking thinking at that point. You know, I do agree with that.
I wasn't even really that mad. I was trying to.
This is why I want you to quit, Rastoff.
Act mad so that we would get.
Do you think you are telling me I don't need to give her the solution? I am her boss. Like, my job is to give the solutions on how to improve the fucking show. That's what we're doing right now. Are you the one not listening, motherfucker?
He's fucking with you.
Are you not listening? Do you know the whole point of this stream is to try to fix problems, right?
And when I yelled
Just
at you like that,
dude. Just
when I yelled at you like that, Xylee, I wasn't even like mad about the thing. I was trying to get you mad so that we would have a big fight, right? I thought it'd be great for us to fight. So I'm like, let's push Xylee. And I pushed way too hard. And the big problem that night was that you were going to quit and leave Fat Camp, and that crushed me, and I think it crushed the audience too. And when you came to Fat Camp, I was relieved because I didn't want you to miss out on that, especially over me making a mistake, because I made a mistake. I went too hard. I know I went too hard, and I didn't want that mistake to keep you from coming to Fat Camp. So I was freaking out. And I think that was a bad night, but I thought we crushed it at Fat Camp together. I thought we were fucking dope when we were side by side. I thought everything was good, but the entire time you were holding on to the fact that you didn't feel comfortable speaking your mind ever since then.
You know
against
why?
Me.
You know why it worked? Because I just swallowed and took it. And ever since then, I just swallowed and took it. And then I finally got to a point, I got tired of swallowing it and taking it.
And that's why you can't swallow and take it anymore, right?
No, I
you
have to.
Let it out.
I have to, or I get called abusive.
No.
I said the abusive language.
You got to be unfiltered. You absolutely have to be unfiltered. And if Billy is gonna spin things and manipulate like you're suggesting he is, eventually the audience is gonna start calling Billy out for that. But by you always like being reserved and holding back and how can the audience root for Xylee? You know what I mean? Like you got to be you. That's why you're here, is because people want Xylee Gets Real. They want that from you, and they're not getting it.
Yeah. Temporarily just give him somebody till the 1st. It's only 3 working days. I'm sure we can find somebody that can come in here and do it.
We can have Zayzuda come on if that's really what you guys want. I think a little break, but we got to get you back to being unfiltered. All right. You know, and Billy, you know, if you guys get into a feud, let's not try to win the fight. Let's focus on just.
I'm not trying to win anything. I'm trying to win Xylee back. And it's hard when we just keep stepping on each other. 'Cause if I don't trigger her and she does something that triggers me and we're just sitting here biting our tongue to get through situations, I go to comment on a video, and if it's not the right time for me to comment, it's like I've thrown off the whole fucking sway of the show, and then we have thrown off the sway of the show. It's just fucked. Maybe we should just fight it out.
Nah. I'm tired of fighting with you. All it is one circle. And it gets old. I'm starting to feel like it's not worth it. It's not worth fighting over anymore.
It's not worth half-assing it either.
I agree. It's ball's starting soon. Let me message Rastoff.
I think Keemstar left. We're going to see what we can do about this. And hopefully figure out a way to get back on track. I don't want to give up on this. I don't want you to give up on this. I don't want to win. I don't care if I win. Just never cared about winning.
Oh my God.
It's really hard. You want to say what you want to say? Please,
no,
please say what you want to say.
Fuck you! Goddamn, I'm getting ready to say it. Fuck. Rastoff saying he's not going live now. Sorry, keep going what you were saying. I'm sorry.
We're going to watch the old Rewind episodes and get some of the heart back.
No, I'm not.
We'll react to them.
No, I'm not.
Rastoff's not going live?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
You want to just sit here and be friendly for the next hour and 20 minutes?
No, I don't.
I try to say things so things don't go unsaid. If I say things that are too harsh or my verbiage is too harsh, I can dial it back, but the meaning is still there.
Nah, I gotta sit here and take it.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Don't
You have
sit
to
there.
talk through
Don't
things.
sit there and act like I don't. Don't even, bro. Don't even. Don't sit there and pretend. You're pretending now. You're literally pretending.
I think you live in a world where you think you're giving up so much to be here. And I live in a world where I feel like I'm giving up a lot to be here and work with you. And it used to be so fucking easy. If we get to the root point where we both agree, the root point was you don't feel comfortable talking to me, honestly, because of the backlash you might get. We have to figure out how to break that down.
What am I giving up by being here?
Well, you say you're giving up everything, holding in all this stuff. You can't be yourself.
Oh,
That's
you're
giving
talking
up a
about
lot.
being on rewind, as in like, yeah, no, I can't. Yeah, that part. Yeah. Okay, I thought you meant like other shit. I was like, what? I was confused. Sorry. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm giving up a lot of my abilities here to work with you too. I think we both feel like we're walking on eggshells with each other. And why can't we get back to where we just fucking let it out?
No, Billy, you're the only one that has to walk on eggshells. I don't, because I'm the Wicked Witch. You're the only one that has to walk on it. No, this is the God's honest truth of what other people say. This is what other hosts say.
I'm getting good at your sarcasm.
Billy's the only one that has to walk on eggshells. Xylee doesn't.
KT Lady says, how, Billy, you don't do anything to change? I might not make it seem like I'm not doing anything to change because I'm putting on a face trying to face forward and entertain without wavering. So if you don't see me not doing anything to change, that's part of the fucking act. One second as I pull up all these sweet donos we got.
Yeah, can you catch up on those, please? I would appreciate it.
Yes, I think I will. That's probably why I brought them up. Let me see how far back they go. You want to talk while I try and catch up with...
I'm trying to talk to Rastoff. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, while Xylee's doing this, I'm trying to get to the beginning of all this and read from a point where it started, I think. And hopefully, just going back and... Okay. Gino said, R.I.P. Billy, gone but not forgotten. Gino said, Glammy should become the new Rewind co-host. LOL. Rum for Breakfast says, Lammy would bring positivity as president. Hugh Jess says, Xylee Hart. Nicole said, Rewind was great until Keem started meddling. Gino said, I heard Steak quit too. Heartbreak. I hope that's not true. Poke Gaga says, I've got glimmers of old Rewind recently. Hundo. Gino says, Rastoff sitting, avoiding all drama, LMAO. Kydix says, I've banked on Rewind from day one. I know you guys can get back to the old Rewind. We all grew to love. It will take time and work, but I'll be here. Billy Hill says, it's all Rastoff's fault. Definitely Rastoff. CJ Brewster says, do we still get to hear the experiment? Mau, thank you for the gifted membership. Appreciate you so much. A lot of people I appreciate so much. Thank you guys for, like Kydix said, thank you for being here with us from day one. Rum for Breakfast says, Billy is expressing his learning style is to be told in detail as situations come up. Might help Billy to have a list of action items he can maintain. I think it would be helpful. Gino says, was the experiment bringing CD-ROM back? No, I hope not. Poke Gaga says, I thought the biggest story in the LCU was Yo Mama being scared of the word bitch. Rum for Breakfast says, like how Scooter destroyed the good vibes tonight. That motherfucker. Jessful Jade says, love you all, but love Rastoff the most. I'm glad he's not here to hear that. Seth looks, thank you for that 20 money. Poke Gaga, thank you as well. Tina No D says, there needs to be periods of calm to make the drama good when it happens. It can't be full speed all the time. It burns out. That's why people like balls. Pokegaga says Keem is actually spitting facts. I think Keem, he gets the bigger picture of everything, and it's usually pretty easy for him to mend the broken bridges here in the LCU. And I think with Xylee and I, because of how close he is to us, he's tried to be hands off because he knows that it's different with us. And I could be wrong about that. He didn't need to do anything with us for the longest time. We would just show up and crush it. So this is a new territory for him. It's Treyway. Thank you again for the big 20 money. Rum for breakfast says enforce. Not talking about drama you're related to. Enforce not talking about drama you're related to. I think I'm not related to. He's corrected yourself. Enforce not talking about drama you're not related to. That'd be an interesting take if these channels were only allowed to talk about the drama they were directly in. That might be an interesting, like if a few channels had the rewind baton and everybody else had to go make drama if they wanted to talk about drama. It might be an interesting scenario to try. Seth Look says most of the shows are the exact same thing with different idiots, and the shows that are different are punished for being different. Pokegaga says Twiggy says allowing slurs will fix the LCU. That would be Twiggy's take on making things right.
That sounds like Twiggy.
Hold on says, but it's funny. In quotes, I don't know what that was directly related to. Maui says, in my opinion, hosts aren't authentic and their animosity comes out on their show. Grudges and spite are keeping them from resolutions. Hypocritical behavior is hurting the LCU as a whole. Lack of donos show it. Interesting take. Seth Looks says, I love Billy and Xylee, but if them being together doesn't work anymore, I wouldn't want to force it. I also wouldn't want to not try everything to make it work. I don't think forcing it would make it work. I think that would just make it worse. But I don't want to give up. Project Karma says, Keem sounds like he's cold reading. Your problem starts with the letter R. R's in the chat for our problems. CJ Brewster says, Billy and Xylee should do therapy with a lady who did Tina and Becky's. You want to do a therapy session?
I think you and I would drive a therapist crazy. Not gonna lie.
That'd be fun.
No, I don't think it's a good idea.
Can we get Dr. D in here to stand between us while we tussle? Gafgarian says, I'm with Keem on this. Sounds like bad guy stuff is the problem. Every country needs a nemesis.
No,
when do we hold an election for an enemy?
I'm going to be honest.
Rastoff.
I'm going to be honest. Rastoff has worked so hard to try to help us through this. He really has. He's worked fucking overtime trying to help us through this.
Yeah, but it's hard to call it work. He's our friend.
Yep.
We've been dumping on our friend. Remember that. I think he's our friend, unless Keemstar just paid him to pretend to be our friend.
Nah, he's our friend. 100% he's our friend.
Do you think?
I would never question
he came out of nowhere.
Nah, he's our
friend. Came out of nowhere.
Nah, I'm not questioning that.
Keemstar made him a spy?
No, not questioning it.
Kelly, welcome to Band World. Levi Yeager, welcome to Band World. Slinky Dinky Doo says, I'm missing my AI slop. Yeah.
I'm working on that.
Straw Chad says, rewind time, baby. Let's fucking go. We almost got there. Gafgarian with Bam World says, as a mod, I'm legally obligated to agree with Keem, but this one I actually agree with bad guy Stav for the win. You're legally obligated to agree with Keem? I think you mean, by mod you are, but you actually agree that bad guy, Rastoff's the bad guy. Gafgarian, you're a lot smarter than you look. Wax on Wax 518 says, Keem. Zai just leave. Gafgarian says, you can't vent and yell at me anytime. You can vent and yell at me anytime you need to, Xylee. Sometimes I miss being yelled at by you. Fuck them Billy simps. You got a lot of good Xylee simps out here. A lot of people that support you, you know. There's a lot of people that love and support you. Ty Dallas has had to Google the word filigree. It's a beautiful word for a beautiful thing. Filigree is it from the Art Deco age?
It's one of the few $10 words that I know.
Wax on Wax 518 says, Zai is abusive. Thank you, Wax, for your $2 opinion. We need $10 words, though. Pokegaga says, Xylee, 1/3 of the chat is retarded. The other third is trolls. And the other third does like you. It's true. I think more than a third like Xylee. I think just the loud motherfuckers are deafening at times. Jinx friend says, Xylee poked and he left, so ... Yeah, I wanted to hear what Xylee had to say, to be honest.
About what? I'm sorry, what?
When I left, we were going nowhere. I jumped out. I was pissed. I left pissed, and then I watched.
I said that if I found out that you actually didn't quit and this was an experiment that you and Rastoff did as a joke, I was going to be so angry with you. And when you came back and said what you said, my anger could not be contained, but I still contained it. Fuck you for that.
Yeah, I definitely didn't have this planned out with anybody. I wasn't planning it myself.
I mean, you left the stream the other night too, with me just sitting here holding my fucking breast or holding my tit in my hand while you left because you were, I don't know, you didn't like what was being said or whatever. I mean, shit, I'm fucking used to it by now then, I guess, right?
Well, yeah, I did leave the other night because I felt like there was just too much negativity going on. And I didn't want to see it. So I jumped out and tried to make a positive switch. There's a lot of negativity going on lately. Mm-hmm. So I made the executive decision to try and spitball it into something more positively charged. Was I'm trying to do something, you know? Because it's like this wheel keeps on spinning. And I'm trying to break out of it somehow. I feel like we both need it. It's not a selfish thing.
You know what? I'm sorry. I have to call it a selfish thing because it's selfish because I'm always the sacrificial lamb. I was the sacrificial lamb that one night when you were kicking me out and it was pissing me off. All right. I'm the sacrificial lamb. When it's too negative for you, you get to leave and you leave me behind. I'm the sacrificial lamb tonight. When you get pissed off, you get to leave. I'm left behind. So, yeah, no. So, I mean, by God, do what you got to do for your positivity. I'll just be the sacrificial lamb. So
that night that I kicked you out, I kicked you out when you weren't even there. You went to get a sandwich. And then I kicked you out when you came back for $50. And then we got like $1,500, right? It was a bit. And I think part of the reason why we got so much money is because you took the bit so seriously.
I didn't know it was
were
a
like,
bit.
Holy shit!
Like I wasn't in on the bit, and I.
Well, no, you weren't, right?
Right, I wasn't, and I can't. The thing is what would have been a beautiful thing is like I could do it right now with you because I'm running the OBS. There ain't shit that I can do if you're like I wasn't in on the bit.
Yeah.
If it was like Xylee, listen, this is what we're gonna do tonight. All right, this is what we're gonna do. But I mean, I just think it's fucking disrespectful as fuck to kick your co-host out. I mean, I feel like there's a level of respect that's just not there.
Which I think is wrong for you to expect because this is a show and I obviously didn't disrespect you by kicking you out. I was being funny. It was a joke, right? So that's where we have to figure it out. We have to be like, well, you know, someone went too far. You see the Poke Gaga, Donna?
Yeah, I do see it. I'm not going to do it.
Why not? It's money.
Because that would make me a hypocrite.
Got you, Poke Gaga. We scammed you. But like all that was done as a bit for like, and I'll be honest with you, it was a very soft bit. You weren't even in the room when you got kicked, really. And it was just a quick kick, but the way you reacted made people wanted to continue doing it. And we made like $1,500 that night off of it.
I don't
right?
care. Yeah. You know, I'm not going to get in that argument again. No point.
Well, this
fuck what I feel, right? We're not going to get in that argument. I'm not getting in that argument again. I'm not arguing about it. We made up over that. There's no point in it. Xylee didn't know how to take a joke, so it's all good. It's all good. We're not going to get in the fight over it again. I refuse.
And we have to move on from stuff like that to move forward, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm at a point now where I don't know what I can even do in that realm to joke with you, so I'm just not doing it, right? And then now the show, we have to find where the entertainment value is in the show, because people are watching, but they're basically just $2, $60, and then by the end of the night, it's like we have fallen off. And as someone who wants to be great, I don't see the road back to greatness. And I don't see it back if you are going to be muffling yourself all the time. I think we're great when you get that fucking gusto back. Because I think people want that from you.
You don't want that from me.
Why don't I want that from you?
We just
got to articulate.
I've already, oh my God. You know, this is where people say that people loop. I've already explained.
Guys, can you, the audience, tell me why I don't want that from Xylee? What am I missing here? You tell me, audience, because apparently I am looping.
Because you do the shit that you're doing right now. Hey, audience, Xylee is the bad guy. She's abusive, microaggressions, etc.
What if you are the bad guy? Stop.
That's why.
What if you are the bad guy?
I don't want Xylee. That's why I don't want Xylee unchained. I don't really want her unchained because she'll hurt my fragile fucking feelings and turn you motherfuckers against her, because I'll use all the pretty words to hype you motherfuckers up. That's exactly why you don't want it. Fuck off. You want Xylee gets real? That Xylee gets real. Fuck you.
I do want that.
No, you don't, because you can't fucking handle it, because your fucking ego is fucking fragile. Fuck you.
Now, I picked up my broken ego, and I'm ready to move forward. I can take it. Pokegaga says Xylee is real hundo. Nicole says, not true, Xylee. I've always been here for you. I think this is the point where you said people aren't here for you. And I think a lot of people were. CC Corinthos says, Xylee, is it because the trust was broken at Fat Camp between you and Billy and you no longer have a safe place to express yourself because you don't trust Billy?
I love CC because she knows how to say it better than I can. She knows exactly how to fucking say it better than me. What CC said is actually perfect. That's exactly what it is. Yes. She's like the fucking therapist of the LCU. I swear to God.
Does she want to come up here and talk to us? Does Rastoff say we're going to do balls or no? Is he... Dove says, where is the Xylee that yelled at me in voice chat? Come on, girl. You don't have to. This is your channel too. I agree. Space Girl number 5 says, I just want to say, I hear you, Xylee. Your feelings are valid. I discovered you here and I enjoy you a lot. Trust yourself. Link Michaels says, there has to be a middle ground. Fucking Rastoff. Dude, he's always meddling.
He's not meddling. He's talking about he fucking quit, bro. And I'm trying to talk him out of it. Oh my God. Please, Rastoff, I know you're watching. Get your ass in here. Please come in here. Please come in here, Rastoff.
I'm going to read these donos.
Okay.
Link Michael says there has to be middle ground for this to work. You both are, if not one of the best shows. This feels like it's looping or getting off topic. Seth Look says sometimes people don't want a solution. They just want to acknowledge your feelings. Faulty Leak says, Xylee, maybe consider a break. The way you cat is immature sometimes. Saul says, oh, shit.
Wait, the way you what? That confused me.
The way you cat?
The way I cat?
Might have been misspeak or something. Oh, that was Faulty Leak says, Xylee, maybe consider a break. The way you cat is immature sometimes. Maybe they meant to say chat or something. I don't know.
Maybe chat.
The way you, yeah, I don't know. Saul says, I love you guys. I hope y'all can work it out. I love us guys, dude. Like, but it's been something that we've been struggling with for a long time. Fire Gidgy says, nominate me for president of the universe. Good call. Space Girl number 5 says, sometimes we can love a person but can't work with them because it's just not a healthy situation for us. Poke Gaga says, anyone saying that you're both not tiptoeing is lying? Yeah. Soka T says, I believe in you guys and feel like you can find a middle ground. Xylee, you have people in your corner. I think you have a lot of people in your corner. I think things have changed a lot since Fat Camp. Seth Looks says, I'm a fridge magnet, but we respect and appreciate Xylee in this house. As we should. As we fucking should. I want Xylee to feel like this is her house. And I know that's part of the problem. Rum for Breakfast says, ride or die for Xylee. We're here for you. Thank you, Rum. Scorpio Tina says, love you, Xylee and Billy. We will get through this. RWO for life. Pirate Contra says, love and mercy with a prayer. Levi Yeager says, great, I just joined. It looks like you guys are breaking up. Hopefully you can figure it out. Also, Keem is the GOAT. LOL. Thank you. Thank you. Bolzeeb says, sometimes things just fizzle out. You both like each other as people, but maybe it's time to work with other coworkers.
My power went out.
Nothing wrong with that,
Rastoff
fellas.
did it. I don't get it.
I honestly think
she comes here
Xylee,
screaming like a banshee, bragging about what a myth she is. But now she's crying that she doesn't want people to think she's a myth. I'm so confused.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, the TTS is for some reason delayed. I don't know why, but okay, go ahead.
I honestly think us expressing our feelings and the audience knowing our feelings is going to at least help us at some point going forward so they know where we're at as hosts when we're caught in a moment and we're butting heads. I think that that level of honesty helps us with the audience. Saul Goodman says, read between the lines, Xylee, you and Billy are fire. I think a lot of people want us to make this work. I hope you're still one of them. I am. Poke Gaga said, kick Billy. I think she's planning to save that until we're in person. And then she's going to fucking drop kick me. West Ham fan says, Billy, everything isn't a joke. Yes, but nothing is serious either. Poke Gaga says, hope you know that wasn't a setup, was to even it.
Game's back.
Welcome back, Keem.
We can't hear you if you're talking.
His power's out and his audio's out.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
Okay, there you go.
Hey.
My audio's out. Can you hear me?
Well,
Yeah,
no,
now
we
we
can hear you
can.
now. Yeah, the hey, y'all, we could hear. Sorry, it just took us a second.
My power went out.
Rastoff quit.
Yeah, Billy, the rumor was Nightmare's quitting, Billy's quitting, Xylee's quitting, Rastoff's quitting, and, Boogie's quitting.
Wait, Nightmare's quitting?
Yeah, that's the rumor. Billy, what happened is Boogie, ever since I told him that I don't want him to exist, he's been like going around talking to everyone, trying to convince everyone to quit. And then everyone's been complaining about everyone other than themselves and gassing each other up to quit. So I don't know.
I definitely don't want to quit. I just wanted to break up what I thought was an endless butting of heads, an endless problem. It's not just between me and Xylee. I don't know where to go into the future here. And that doesn't mean I don't want to be a part of it. I'm just frustrated.
This is easy. This is an easy fix. It is. But y'all are stubborn. That's all. That's all it is. You both are stubborn. This is an easy fix. This show can easily be great again. You know, there's just got to be a reset. There's got to be a little time apart. I think of the 3-day vacation or whatever it is. I think that'd be a good opportunity for a reset. As far as Rastoff goes, bro, I'm up here like trying to give you guys advice. He's up here. I don't know why he's here, but he's on rewind while I'm trying to get, and you're not listening to her. I heard everything Xylee said, bro. I let him slide the first time. The second time, go fuck yourself. Who the fuck are you? Get out of here. Fuck off. Like, I'm so sick of him talking to me like that. Something's happened at this dude over the course of like the last 6 weeks where he's got this like fucking what do I want to say, like he just acts like he's better than everyone else. I'm not the only one seeing it. A lot of people are seeing it, dude. This like smug like a fucking attitude that coming from him. And you can go fuck yourself. I don't care. Like, I don't care that you quit. I don't care.
Oh, Keem, stop. Like, Keem, stop. You know, don't say that. Come on, bro. Don't say that.
I didn't want him to, but when he told me, oh, you're not listening to her twice the second time, go fuck yourself, bro. Go fuck yourself, dude.
I think there's a difference the way you two take in information. Rastoff will take in information.
That dude, Rastoff, honestly thinks he's better than me. He does.
No.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. That's why he talks to me the way he does. That's why he talks to everyone the way he does. It's because he thinks he's better than everyone. And he's not. He's not. I will fucking run so many circles around that dude who's acting like he's better than me. You know, it's just the disrespect coming from this guy for a while. That's why when he was doing this little campaign of like, if I quit, that's why I got mad and went up there and said, fucking quit. Do it. Because I'm not playing that game with you, bro. You are not better than me. Stop acting like that, dude. You're not better than the LCU. You can go on your own personal stream, do your own little fucking thing, sit there and suck the dicks of every little person and be their best friend and memorize their fucking pet's name and milk them for all the money you can. Go do that. Don't do this fucking thing where you're better than everyone else. I can't deal with it, dude.
I think his frustration is maybe coming off that way to you. It's honestly, it's total frustration.
Xylee, you were here. He told me twice.
I know.
Twice.
I know.
You're not listening to things she's saying. Who are you talking to like that? Who are you saying that to? Me? That I'm not listening. I heard what you said.
Yeah, I think he takes in information differently than you do. You know, I think Rastoff is more emotional than you are. You know what I mean? Like he looks at it in a different.
He can go be emotional by himself. I don't care. Yeah. I don't care. I've taken this guy, I made him the community manager. I put him on live to promo him, build him up. Then I put him at the 4 p.m. That show was a banger because he had a fucking a month and a half tour on live. So Balls was guaranteed to be a success. Then I put him in prime time, and then he has 2 shows. I've given him everything, you know. Dude, every other host should be jealous of Rastoff and hate him. At the special stuff that he's gotten. Well, yeah, but you know what I do? You know what I do to stop the hate that he should be getting? I pick on him and I roast him, and he knows that's why I'm doing it, is to kind of soften that fucking blow of his favoritism. And you want to fucking be up here on Rewind and say, you're not listening to her. You're not. Who are you talking to like that? Go fuck yourself. Go on your own Rastoff channel and fucking jerk off, dude. I don't care that you quit, bro. I'm not dating you. I'm not emotionally attached. I don't fucking care. Fuck you, Rastoff. You are Rastoff. I am Keemstar. Bye. I'm not dealing with it. That guy has gotten way too big for his britches.
Damn it.
He thinks he knows better. And he will tell you in private calls that he knows better. He will tell you on Rewind, you're not listening to her because he knows better. And he doesn't. He's a young, dumb fucking idiot that has some nice fucking charm, but he does not know better. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this is going to be another lesson that Rastoff's going to have to learn. Go do it on your own, bud.
He's got a dynamic with you that I don't think he's had with anybody else. And I think it took him a while to get here. And he's still testing what he can do. And I think he just...
Well, he can't do that because when you come back, you're not coming back. Like, it's done. Dude, he doesn't have any respect at all, dude. He just thinks he's so much better. He truly does.
I talked to him and he doesn't think he's better. He's frustrated.
Let's go get the clips of how he acts.
He's better than you.
When my power gets turned back on, I will show you the clips of him literally saying, "You're not listening to her."
No,
You're not listening to her.
I know he said it. He did say it. He absolutely did say it. I know that.
Do you think he's lost
Who are you
favor?
talking to, bro? If I had my camera on, he would not say that.
Do you think he's trying to say these things to like get his favor back with you, to get closer with you? He's like tussling with you because you guys used to be closer before the nuts thing happened and you kind of stepped away. So now he's trying to press you to get you back in a way.
I have no idea, but he's been acting like such a smug asshole. Even when I call onto his show on Bus, bro, he's always trying to turn the audience against me. It's like, bro, okay, dude. You did this. You know, I heard this rumor that when Keem joins the calls, he ruins the vibe. Like, you start, dude, fuck off. And yeah, I fucked with him. He could fuck with me back. But dude, like at some point, it's like, dude, get out of here.
Okay.
And then he gets off and and then he wants to, as soon as I kick him out for fucking acting like that, you're not listening to her. Oh, I quit, guys.
Okay, so I have a question.
Fuck you. Are you a hard ass or a bitch? Which one? Because you keep fucking acting hard. No. He keeps acting hard like he knows better, right? And then he's smarter and, you know, he's right in all these scenarios and acts like the big tough guy. And then it's I quit. Like, which one is it?
Did you go through a thing where you told him he's a pussy and he should fight back with you?
Like when you punch, had to punch you at the 4th of July?
At some point.
Okay, so do you think maybe he was trying to
I'm
fight?
sure at some point, yeah, of course.
So do you think maybe he was trying to fight back with you these last weeks or whatever to kind of show you that he can fight back, like as in to make you proud of him for fighting back? I think it was that.
Maybe, but he's constantly telling me I'm not listening. It's like when I'm clearly listening, bro, you're not listening. What the fuck? What am I?
Well, I think he might
not listening to.
I think he might have been coming from the point of how he thinks you have to deal with conversations versus how you think you have to deal. And he was trying knowing how much.
Well,
he was
guess what,
talking with
Rastoff?
us.
You've been in this conversation with how many times with Billy and Xylee?
A lot.
Yeah. How many times has Rastoff been in the conversation with Billy and Xylee? Did it get resolved? No, it didn't get resolved. Maybe sit this one out. Are you not listening? Like, are you not listening, Rastoff? You didn't fix it the first 3,000 times that you've been in these meetings. But I'm here now. Let me deal with it. I don't know. It's just, I got so many fucking flashbacks of this Becky shit. Like, as soon as I take a step back, everyone wants to pull this shit. Dude, please get the fuck out. Whoever's remaining, you are gonna fucking win big time. But get the fuck out of my circle.
I think Becky traumatized you, bro.
She didn't traumatize me. She didn't traumatize me, but she did take an entire fucking month that I take a break. And so anyone that's even going to fucking remotely do something similar like what Boogie did, fuck you.
I wish you and Rastoff could fix this.
I mean, they probably can.
No, fuck y'all.
What?
If you're gonna force me and Billy to fix this fucking shit, all right, I think you and Rastoff
No,
should be
I
forced to
just
fix
was-
this shit.
One minute. I did fix it. I had a nice conversation with him. All right. I explained everything and every move that I've ever made, and it was all for his benefit. And he decided that he would go on Rewind after he understood that and was like, I kind of went in there and I felt like I got gaslit. And then I came in, I was like, okay, well, let me just say what I said privately on this show. Then he didn't want to do it. Then Billy quit and all this other stuff, right? The experiment I'm talking about. All right. And then just a little while later, he's like talking down to me. You're not listening to her. Like, nah, dude, go fuck yourself, dude. Get out of here. Why are you here?
I'm trying to get Rastoff in here.
I don't know why.
Because I think you and Rastoff should talk and get everything out.
I think they
I
will.
think Rastoff fucking cut off. I think he cut off my power.
Okay, really, Keen? Do you really?
I'm walking around in the dark. Are we not in the dark, Bradley? I got candles and shit. I'm walking around. I'm stubbing my toes on shit.
He did install a kill switch when he was there in July. He told me all about it.
He probably did. He probably did. It wouldn't surprise me that he like framed CD-ROM as a pedo defender so he could take his cut, bro.
Now, Rastoff's in my DMs and he says Keemstar didn't pay his power bill and is trying to blame it on me.
Oh.
That's not true.
It's not.
I got auto pay.
He didn't say that.
That's not true. See, he's spreading more lies. He's spreading more lies. It's auto pay.
He didn't say that. I saw people saying Keem's power's out. He's broke. And I'm like, come on.
Okay, you two talk for a second. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Dude, she's going to the bathroom to scream the N-word again. What is this?
I hope we hear it. I feel like we need some reality here. When I talked about, or when I left, when I quit tonight, it had nothing to do with like anything directly other than there's just this fucking hurdle that I need to get over. And I thought if I quit, it would shake shit up. And I didn't realize it was going to shake so fucking hard. Because I know everybody's talking about it. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to fucking walk out. I'm just going to fucking quit and see what happens. And that's my bad. Because I think Rastoff
Billy
reverberated out of it too.
Billy, what happens with you and Xylee is y'all get mad at each other and then you try to win the argument. Just stop trying to win the argument. Just try to move on.
Yeah.
Because honestly,
it's hard for me to do, but I'll do it, and then I can't do it forever because shit keeps coming up, and then it's like, and then finally I break. Right? I don't have the ability not to snap back after like.
Well,
it'll stew. One or two will get by. I'll be like, okay, we're just gonna push through, and then finally I'm like, fuck this.
The thing is Xylee looks at you like you guys are a team. So when you poke at her and then something goes too far, then it's like it's a betrayal, right?
Yeah.
Like when you went so hard at Fat Camp, right? Yeah. And again, you had a right to be pissed off because that was a big moment.
I wasn't
right?
even really mad though. I was overacting because I wanted to have a big fight with Xylee for fun, you know. So I was like, let's play this up. Let's stir shit up. And I'm like overdoing it. She took it way too seriously, and I feel like you can't undo that, right?
She took it as a betrayal, right? And so
100%.
You know what y'all need to do is take a little bit of a break. And then what I thought would have been an amazing bonding experience is the 3-headed snake versus Yo Mama. You know, it put everybody on a team. Well, now it's a 2-headed snake, but you know,
it's still
we got to get back
I'm
to
working on it.
The team. Fuck Rastoff. I don't even want him here. I hate him.
What? Stop it. Stop it. You're talking shit because you're mad right now. Stop it. I know your voice and I know what you sound like. The way you sound right now is not how you sound when you talk about Bo Blacks. When you used to talk about Bo Blacks, that was pure hate. No, because you're not sounding the same. No, fuck you. I'm not going to let you say that shit.
Dude, he's such a whiny little... Bro, he's in here interrupting me trying to fix my show, Rewind. It's not his show. He's not on it. He doesn't own it. He doesn't manage it. I'm over here trying to fix my show, which is also your show because you're the host of it. He's a fucking third party and he's fucking interrupting me. Oh, you're not listening to her. You're not listening to her. Dude, get the fuck out of here, bro. Go somewhere. Go fuck off. Like, do you know how disrespectful that is? Like, think about that for a minute. I'm over here trying to fix my show. And this fucking idiot's over here, bro, you're not listening.
You know how hard it is for him not to say something when he's been like talking with us every night for months about this? That's another problem he has. He's just like, it's hard for him not to jump in at that point.
Okay, but what was he trying to accomplish in both of these situations that I wasn't listening? What was the point?
He just thought
there was none.
And
he was being
wrong.
A Karen.
Well, he was responding because he felt like it was his place to, because he's been dealing with us for so long, right? So he thinks his commentary is important here, and you like, no, actually you're wrong. I got this, and then it blows up because I think you did show that you did have it too. You were trying to work through it.
Yeah.
So he was kind of like in the way, but it's because he really thought he was helping, right?
Yeah.
And I proved it, but then he did it again. It was the second time, once I already proved it, like, hey dude, you set this one out, dog. I know what she's saying. I'm trying to get to a point, right? Then he did it again. And it's like, dude, that type of shit that Rastoff does, you're not listening, is a pander to the audience. And it's manipulative. It's to act like he's better than me. It's to pander to the audience. There's like multiple reasons why someone would pull a move like that. Go fuck off, dude. Like, when I say I hate this dude right now, Xylee, I hate him.
I think you hate him. I don't think you really do, though.
Well, this started
before.
I
do. That shit was so rude.
You're not listening. Rewind too, though. This started before Rewind. This started on Bus Tonight. It was where you guys really had this falling out. That's why you had the call with him afterwards. And this is like a tack on to that call earlier too, because you guys didn't have time to walk away from it because you had to jump in here with us.
I will say this. I did appreciate that he was willing to give up some balls time to get this resolved. But dude, I'm just,
You know
I
why?
can't,
You
dude.
know why he was willing to do that? Because he's really good friends with the both of us. And I honestly believe equally with the both of us. And he has literally been working on this with us for a long time. And no one asked him to get in the middle of it, but he would feel it. He felt it before we would actually say it. He felt there was something wrong, you know? And he's been working trying to get this fixed.
He cut off my power.
Okay, that might have been a little bit too far. However, though, you're trying to make him into an evil mastermind just like you, and that's something that you would have done. Just saying. I remember I did the Rise and Fall of Keemstar on Reaper. We saw what you used to do when you were younger and new to the game. Just saying.
Now, Keemstar, everybody
Don't you think
knows,
a cyber... Go ahead.
everybody knows you rank above Rastoff. We know that. You rule the LCU. Every time you cut him off, you're cutting off his power.
Shut the fuck up. Now I see why Xylee gets so pissed. You gaslighting mother. Fight in the future, because you should fight, right? If you're pissed at each other, you shouldn't hold it back. You just say whatever the fuck you're thinking, right? But you all got to fucking express your points and then stop. Don't try to win the argument. Say what you're each side is saying, and then just move on, because you both got to get it out of your. He takes it into overtime to win the argument, right? That's what's triggering Xylee. Is like, look, you both expressed why you're pissed off, but now Billy's trying to win the argument in front of the audience and taking it to overtime and bringing it up and spinning it this way and that way. Don't try to win the argument. Just express your fucking feelings, then move on. I feel like that would be like so much beneficial.
I think we got most of that. For some reason, this power outage thing is cutting your language up, but I think it was all there. And I think that it does make sense that we have to get it out and that we have to not try and go for the throat. But it is hard for, I think, Xylee.
Get it out and don't go into overtime.
But that's the thing, though. That's why I didn't do it, because here's the thing, okay? You know when I get mad and I get up and walk away, do you know why I do that? Do you know why I do that? I know my anger, and I know that I very much have the fucking capability to say shit that I can't take back. And I don't want to do that because I do love and respect Billy. So I get up and I walk away. That's why when I get mad at Billy and I get up and walk away, that's why I do that. Because I do love and respect him enough to get up and walk away, because I don't want to say something that I can't take back.
I don't want you to have to say something that you don't want to say, but also I feel like you could say just about anything to me and we'll work through it. A lot of the problem I have is when you don't say it and I still feel the anger with it being unsaid. That gets to me.
And that's why, and then once I calm down, I try to talk to you about it. I feel like I try to talk to you about it. And all I get in return is, well, Xylee, you were wrong here. You were wrong here. You were wrong here. I don't hear anything coming out of Billy's mouth of, I was wrong here. I was wrong here. It's always, it seems like to me, and it feels like to me, all right? It feels like, Xylee, you're always wrong here. And it's like, okay, you know what? With the last fight, fuck it. You know, I'm just gonna, the only thing I can do is own up to what I did. Was I a negative bitch? Yes, I was. Was I doing the stupid shit of saying like this show sucks or whatever? Yes, I did. So the only thing I can do is change my part of it. And that's what I've been trying to do. And it just has not fucking helped. So I don't know what else to do. I changed it up because I saw where I was wrong.
I don't like blaming people for stuff. I don't like that you feel like you're like guilty of anything. I feel like you're fully allowed to feel and react the way you feel. I just also like, I'm not here trying to attack you, right? I'm here trying to do a show. So I have to figure out the level of where the showmanship has to stop. I want to work with you, right? That's the goal the entire time. It's never to hurt you. But when it gets there, I think it's because we felt so comfortable to push and pull. And then when you stop feeling comfortable doing it, I kept doing it because I think we both thought it was entertaining, maybe not in the moment, but afterwards it was like acceptable, right? We went for the longest time. We're like, oh, fuck it. You know, we're doing good. And I think that you held a lot more of that than I did. And that's why a lot of it seems like I'm not hearing it, because I in my mind, I'm thinking, you know, it was part of the show. It wasn't a big deal. But when you bring it up now, you bring up the kicking you thing, I realize that you're still holding on to a lot of that. And I thought like we talked about it and we went through it and it was in the past, you know? So that's where a lot of my not feeling guilty for things is, because I feel like we processed it when we fully haven't.
Do you think my Tesla Cybertruck could power my house?
I don't think
Try.
so. I don't think so.
Why not? Can you set up the Cybertruck as a mobile studio for when this shit happens? You can just go in the Cybertruck and have a second studio?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Oh, God.
Because I was thinking, like, that we could, never mind. I was going to make an inappropriate Billy driving joke.
Well, I'm all out of alcohol, Keem.
Drunk streams in the Cybertruck.
Maybe Keem, maybe it's time to just bring alcohol back. That'll make everything better.
Honestly, you are right. Because, like, think about it. When you guys could swig for the pigs, like, you know, it took the edge off. The negative vibes weren't that negative, were they?
No, they weren't.
And you know what? Let's be honest. Drunk Xylee loves everybody. Just saying.
Xylee, I think
Should
I know
we
how
just
we're going to work this
force,
out.
like,
You got to be drunk every episode.
we should force... Rastoff should be forced to drink like half a bottle of Jack in order to give any advice to Billy and Xylee.
I hate that I'm laughing
Just to
right
make
now.
sure he's not listening.
Oh my God. We need a drunk stream. That's what we need. God damn it. Oh.
All right. Well, how about this? No vacation. And tomorrow you guys just do a drunk stream. How about that? No separation.
No.
Can we come together on that?
No, we need a separation.
Why?
We need a separation, bro. We need a separation. Oh, look, somebody said, hey, Gidgey's here. She heard booze.
Yeah, what if we make Gidgey do it with us? Can your mama drink with us too? Can we just have everybody we got problems with sit down with a bottle?
Fuck it. Bring all Xylie's ops. Get her drunk and say, you know what, your mama? I'm drunk right now, so I like you, motherfucker. Fuck off.
Everyone is invited except for Rastoff. Fuck that guy.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Shit.
Rastoff, get in here. I know you're watching. I'm tired of asking you to get in here. Get in here. Okay, Keem.
Don't come.
But Keem,
Don't come.
Stop it, Keem. Stop it. Stop it.
I gave him a direct order to leave.
Keem.
Fine. He can come in and say sorry if he wants.
It's not about sorry. It's about You know there was no agenda from him, and all he's ever wanted to do was to make you happy. You know that, right?
I'm gonna watch Test tomorrow, where Yo Mama will actually play those clips of Rastoff talking to me and how he was talking to me, bro. Because Rewind will never cover that and make Rastoff look bad.
It was on Rewind.
They still wouldn't clip it and cover it.
This motherfucker.
See what I'm doing? I'm doing teamwork here.
Do you want us? Can we bring Rastoff back? But Xylee and I have to go after him the way we go after all the ops. He comes back as our op.
Okay, I would agree with that. Okay, that I would. He can come back for that. Dude, I'm mad. Okay, Xylee, Billy, I have given Rastoff the best I can offer. I can't offer more than what I've offered Rastoff. And he doesn't respect me. He is a little prick.
But you gave him that confidence for him not to respect you too. You gave him that. You were like, punch me, get me. You gotta have balls. You gotta come back at me. You gave him that, and now he's like, all right, Dad. Here I am, Dad. I learned it from you.
But it's
exactly
a test. Yes, but it's a test because with great power comes great responsibility. You need to know how to use your power in the correct political way. And he is failing.
And you
That's
are
an
correct.
Uncle Ben quote, Keem. So he won't be Spider-Man until you die.
Okay, listen. True. Exactly. But, Keem, you're right. It does. A great responsibility comes from that, and that's where he has to learn. Do I think he carries on his and this is funny for me to say this, but do I think he carries on with the same argument too much? Yeah, he does. But he feels like he's proven you that he's not the pussy that you kept telling him not to be by fighting you. He's actually the kid that goes to school, goes to a fight to prove to their father that, look, Dad, I'm not a pussy. I'll fight anybody, even if it is you. That's what he's doing.
That's not how I would do it if I was him.
But you're not.
That's why you got.
You're not him.
I would do it way smarter. I would tell Xylee that. I would tell Xylee she wasn't listening. I wouldn't tell Keemstar that.
He sees you being a father to Scooter and Albert, and he's rebelling because he wants his dad back. He wants Papa.
I know. I did that on purpose. He
knows you did.
I'm trying to build some character in that boy.
He's a character you built, and he's frustrated because he didn't have someone like you to do this for him before, and he wants to win, and he wants to just he wants you to be proud of him too. He wants all of this.
Billy, he's making more a month than freaking Gidgey or Tina. He's winning.
I agree, he is.
Yeah. But he's fighting with you for approval. You know?
He has approval. He's in prime time and a community manager. What more do you want?
I think he wants you to say it. He wants that moment where like you're on the ball field and you hand him the ball, like, this one's for the Gipper. And he's like, you won the game for me, Keem. You're proud of me, Keem. Thank you, Keem.
Nah, dude, he's gonna have to do way more if he wants compliments from me. That's crazy.
That's true. That is true. That is true. I get that. Keemstar's not a fucking quarter gumball machine.
Especially after turning off my damn power.
He's got to show you he's not playing around.
Damn right. You would do it. That's something you would have done back in the day. Saying.
Maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
One good thing did come out of this, though, tonight. I will say that. There was no balls.
God damn it, Keem. God damn it, Keem.
I could just hear Rastoff responding to that.
He just did in my DMs.
Yeah, I could just tell.
Okay, Rastoff, I'm reading this. This is exactly what he said. Rastoff, I'm sorry. I'm not leaking the rest of the DMs, but I'm reading this line. What fucks me off is he tells me to do shit, and I do it, and he gets mad at me for doing it. That's what I've been trying to tell you, Keem. He's literally doing what he thinks you told him to do. That's the only reason why he's doing what he's been doing. Because he feels like you would respect him more by fighting with you, calling you out on your shit, you know? Because you didn't want him to be a pussy anymore.
You know, maybe me and Rastoff have staged all of this. And maybe we want to show you two.
I will fucking quit right now. We want to show you.
Let me finish.
I'll cut this.
Maybe we wanted to show you two. If you can try to solve our problems, you can solve your own.
I'm telling you now, if you set me up for that, then you will have to find somebody else for a rewind.
Xylee, that's the experiment. I was in on it too. I'm kidding.
Here's the compliment that Rastoff has been waiting for. It was his idea, and it was a good one.
Xylee, I don't believe that. Are you okay? You okay? What happened?
Do me a favor. Catch up on yeah.
I got you.
Okay,
I got you.
Thank you.
1 second as I find the hot spot that we left off at. Where the hell is the spot I left out at? West Ham fans and Billy, everything isn't a joke. Poke Gaga says, I hope you know that wasn't a setup. Was to even the kick. Jinx friend says, when Xylee pokes, Billy gets angry or leaves. Poke Gaga says, Xylee gets real 100 with the love. Dead Score says, stop saying microaggression. I'm already drunk, damn it. Sorry, Dead Score, I didn't mean to talk about your penis. Drama Alert says, my power went out. I think Rastoff did it. Secure says, I don't get it. She comes here screaming like a banshee, bragging about what a bitch she is, but now she's crying that she doesn't want people to think she's a bitch. I'm so confused. I mean, I think there's a whole lot going on here that we've been dealing with for a while.
Can I address that? The problem is I can't be the bitch I really am. That's the problem. Okay. Perfect example. The reason why so at the Keem Camp 4th of July thing, right? I was the last person Keem looked to saying about Billy going to balls, right? And I looked at Keem and I was like, yes, put him on balls. Why? Because I wanted Billy to have like his freedom of like entertainment expression and shit like that. Because you have more freedom on balls to do that shit, right? I feel like I don't have that here. I feel like I don't have the freedom of expression here. So I contain myself. That's where I don't have that problem anywhere else but on Rewind. That's the problem. That's where I'm coming from with it. That's the explanation.
Shield Milk says, you can't handle the true. Texas Girl, Dynasty Warrior says, mommy and daddy going to be okay? Time will tell. I hope so. Tina No D says, CC waiting. We totally missed that. Fuck. Sorry. Gaming with Ultra says, personally, I can't handle when Xylee gets real. Also, maybe it's time for the Push It Out song segment. Are you pooping? Pirate Contra says, rewind is Xylee and Billy. I see what I did there. I think the Xylee and Billy thing, which I would agree with. Nas saying Boogie is trolling Keem. Nightmare never told anyone he was quitting. Boogie just keeps talking smack.
The experiment.
Loves you, Keem, Xylee, and Billy. That's not going to be good. Rum for Breakfast is plan a lockout Christmas for December where the LCU meets. We need a December 17th so we can all get home in time to be with our actual families. Tina No D says this is the experiment. I don't think it is. Sumi Turbo says Rastoff equals money, hearts, this. Rum for breakfast is so Billy and Xylee were saying something about negativity in the LCU that was making people struggle to be happy here. Let's talk about that. I know you're not happy here. Shifty says you guys know better. Don't let this happen. Spedgy says bad guy Stav is really Boogie's son. This was about Rewind falling apart because Xylee abuses Billy with microaggressions and she's turned the attention to him. Those were not the best words to be used, but I was trying to elicit conversation, and I definitely don't think Xylee abuses me. Sorry I said that the way I did. Seth Look says Rastoff pushed back too hard, so now Keem has to go scorched earth on him. Pathetic. This is kind of what they do. Hopefully everything's going to be okay. Xylee seems to know a lot more about it than I do. I'm not very good at reading DMs during shows when I'm live. Thuggy T says, is Keem starting the experiment now? I don't think so. If Xylee knows something, I don't know if she's holding back.
I'm just trying to get Rastoff in here. I've been trying for the last probably about an hour to get him in here.
Okay. Slinky Doo says, so if he's gone, can we know what the experiment is? Billy Hill says, everyone is quitting the LCU, so I'm going into work tomorrow and telling my boss that I'm better than him, which I am, by the way, and I'm quitting. It's about damn time. Proud of you, Billy Hill. Lolcow Alert says, when Boogie and Rastoff, the two biggest bootlickers in the LCU, hate you and have a problem with you, maybe Keemstar, you are the problem. Lolcow Alert, I thought you wanted a job here. Space Girl number 5 says, Keem constantly lays the groundwork for things to go sideways, and here we are again. Sometimes they go up. Shifty says Rastoff is one of the most genuine people here, Keem. Okay, Gaga says, Yo Mama couldn't even survive, bitch. Yeah, I guess big part of the test today was Nightmare called Yo Mama a bitch. And
he literally said, and I quote, I got called a bitch and I started seeing red. And I was thinking to myself, all right, I'm going to do commentary time real quick. As much as you call people out of their name, and you see red over the word bitch? What?
Can I tell you something? I have a good friend who is a very similar way, and he explained it to me because I called him a bitch one day, and he flipped out on me. And we were friends, you know. It wasn't anything out of, I was just fucking around, calling him, oh, you little bitch. He flipped out on me, and he said, dude, I was raised a certain way, and if you called me a bitch, I gotta stab you. He's like, it's prison. In prison, if someone calls you a bitch and you don't do something, you're a bitch, and that means they're gonna fucking take you for everything. He's like, and that mentality sticks with me.
Okay,
I don't know.
I get that, but he also runs around going, "This is the internet. Nothing. It don't mean nothing."
It's easy for the person to say that, but to actually live by that, it's a different thing, right? Like, everybody says that, like, what they say, but we all know that it's easier to talk the talk than walk the walk. And he kind of just showed everybody where his
okay, now that was good, Billy. Ha ha ha!
Especially with someone who is his co-host that he wants respect from. So that might have been why he went extra hard on Nightmare and not, you know, if someone else called him that, because he's supposed to work together with him every day. But that's just coming from when I did that many years ago with a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Billy Hill says, Keem, you're not listening to Rastoff. Yeah, what's up with Darth Omegas? Welcome to Bam World. Says, does Keem realize the polling at 2988 and playing Loop Hero? I don't know. I think there's a lot of loops that are currently going on, not just with this episode. I think there's a lot of themes that have been going on today and in the LCU for the last few days that are causing everybody to be a little extra on edge and loop the feelings, because we're all kind of feeling them in a crescendo. Everybody's triggering. Our cycles have matched up. We're all feeling these fucking things right now, and it's fucked. Slinky Dinky Doo says the Balls stream screen is so sad right now. No, don't bring it up.
Oh, apparently they're holding a vigil in the chat.
Oh, damn. Poke Gaga says Quitgate is crazy. Yeah, my bad. Space Girl number 5 says Rastov was being the thing called a friend. Crazy, right? Weird. And Keem was being the thing called a boss. So that's why he stepped in on it, right? Like Rastov 100% was like, dude, I've been here. This is what you need to do. And Keem's like, yeah, but I'm here. And he's pulling rank. Like, I'm not faulting what Rastov did. I'm just saying Keemstar pulled rank. And that's part of his complaint to Rastov. Keemstar's complaint is that Rastov is testing him out of rank, which I think Keemstar wanted him to do. Like he kind of told him to, right? He wants someone who will press back, and that's why he had him punch him at the camp, the Camp Keem in July. So it's a family feud. Link Michaels says, Keem, you're looping. He seemed to care for these two and just wanted to help. I feel like there's something more to this you're not saying, Mr. Gnome Star. Dude, Keemstar's head is full of secrets. That's why his hair is so big. Isn't that a Mean Girls quote or something?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know.
Poke Gaga says, this is Sammy's fault. He couldn't just hold it. No. I took something.
Poor Sammy.
I took something like I was like moderately peeved in the moment, and I went full on Billy wrestler angry mode, thinking that the Xylee I would get would be a totally different Xylee. I thought I was going to get Xylee snapping back at me.
You did.
And it's like, yeah, but I thought it was going to be you fighting with me, not you being like, I'm not coming to Fat Camp. And that fucking threw me off.
I did fight with you, and then you fought back, and then I was like, oh, fuck you. I won't fucking show up, motherfucker, if you think you're going to talk to me like that. I did fight you. That was me fighting.
Yeah. All I remember is that it sucked very bad, and I obviously contributed to that by my reaction to everything, and I fucked that up. And I did not expect it to go that way at all. I thought it would just be a funny fight and then we'd be cool. And it was the opposite. And I'm sorry about that for real. And I know we've been trying to get over that in some way ever since. And it sucks because we fucking do a great job when we're on. Scooter says, please unban drinking. I'm hosting Aussie and I need a drink. I don't know where we're at with that, Scooter. I think you should just try and drink and see what happens. Waffles says, did Xylee say drunk stream? Hey, yo. Space Girl, number 5 says, we love Rastov. Keem, say sorry to Rastov. Hope he did. Hope he does. Slinky Dinky Doo says, we're holding a sigil on Ball's stream right now. That's fucked. Okay, Gaga says, fucking shit. Keem is the GOAT. Keem said, the experiment. I don't think it was the experiment. Dead Score says, okay, now that was good, Billy. Haha, much love. I knew a little dick joke would make things better. Cheers to you, Dead Score. Poke Gaga says, experiment gate and quit gate. But RWO needs Ben Gay. Ben Gay. That caught us all up. Probably nothing good from Rastov's end.
Nah, he's trying to calm down. So it's starting to get better.
Good. Good. Jen McCohen says, Xylee, love you and your feelings are valid. Stay strong. I think there's a lot of people who agree with that. And I don't want you not to feel. I don't know what we're going to have to do to get back on track, but
I need a break.
Yeah. I think we'll just see what we can do. Whatever it takes.
Yeah. We got 3 minutes.
Space Girl says, really sick of hearing this Keem is the boss thing. This is not a normal workplace. Otherwise, you all would have the options to go to HR. I mean, we have the options to go. But the problem is Keem knows pretty much how to get most of us to come back. And I will say this. I've known Keem for a very long time. And he pays attention more than he'll ever show. And I've seen him show his hand in moments where he shows that, like, he gets it even if he doesn't tell you, you know? Even if he doesn't say it. It's his game not to say it, but he does get it. And I think that a lot of times you lose that faith because you don't see that he gets it, because he's interesting that way. And it gets frustrating to some people. And I think that that's why he's able to pull everybody back when they're at their wits' end, because he knows exactly where you're at a lot of the time. Not all the time, you know, he's a busy guy. But I think he really does pay a lot more attention than people think he does.
Yeah.
That's a
Yes, Maui. Billy's filling the dead air because I'm sitting here talking to Rastoff, trying to get his ass on here and then calming his ass down. Yes, I'm doing two things at once. I apologize, Maui. That's what Billy was doing. He knew what he was doing.
Devin says, Billy crying per usual. Dude, let me have my pussy out every once in a while. Let a motherfucker let the lips breathe. Come on. Y'all act like feelings aren't entertaining.
They're not. At all.
I don't know. I try and hold it back. And then I'm like, am I doing a disservice to the show? Should you just let it all out?
I don't think they need to know what we're fighting about. I don't think we have to have these arguments online. But I always get tricked into having these fucking arguments online when I don't want to have these arguments online.
I feel like if they know where we're at, it's going to make it easier for us because they're going to at least understand.
Do you think they like seeing this shit?
I don't know. I think they don't like not knowing what's going on, but also knowing something's off too. Anyways, we're fucking.
Say goodbye.
We took all the balls. So we got to send you to Aussie, where Scooter is, I guess, boofing alcohol.
I don't know.
Butt chugging or something. It'd be cute. Go watch Scooter. He loves playing with poop. Dawson is his new mommy. Sorry, Gidgy. Go check him out. I think if Steak's gone, I don't know what's going on there on Aussie. Go check out Aussie and figure it out. It's a beautiful day. Good night.
Night, everybody.